Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace up the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to ASAP in the Morning. It's your boy Pride, joined by Frankie. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Before that, Frankie, how you doing today, my guy?
I'm good, brother. TGIF, thank God. The end of the week
sir.
here. Great night last night for the draft, and I got the call that the Giants made a good 2 picks. I'm not even a Giants fan, and they made a great 2 first-round picks, and I heard Freddie's on his way back to New York.
It's funny because you said that because you know who else had 2 first-round picks and they mess it up? The Jets. Let that sink in. It was crazy and it's funny because I said this. I think it was right before pick 20. I was like, so far, no one did a stupid pick, and then Pittsburgh got Kenny Pickett. God bless this country. God bless this country indeed. But the NFL draft, we're going to talk about that later. However, first thing I want to talk about to lead off this Friday edition of ASAP in the Morning, the 76ers found out about Doc blowing 3-1 leads and said enough of that, decided to mollywop the Raptors. I'm in the fourth quarter screaming, they're already dead, whatever. James Harden, the APPI we put out for him back when he was with Houston from that San Antonio series, well, he came back. James Harden finally returned, leading the helping lead the Raptors, helping lead the 76ers. Obviously, you had Joel Embiid dropping a cool 33, so God bless him. So, Frankie, looking at this final game for the Sixers and Raptors, obviously the Raptors are gone. Sixers are moving on. They dropped 132. Does that give you any confidence going into the next series?
No. No. Because let me tell you something. Miami Heat is not Toronto Raptors.
Oh, they play Miami?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so that's 76-3.
I'm pretty sure. Because who else is left in the East? I mean, you guys already locked in with the Bucks.
I'm about to say right
now. 76ers will be going off against the number 1 seed in Miami.
Yep, you're right. Yep, it's Miami and Philly, Milwaukee and Boston, Phoenix and Dallas, and then
Golden State.
The winner of Memphis and Timberwolves plays Golden State. What a slaughter that's going to be, the dog. Golden State might sweep. No, they're not.
No.
Maybe. If it's Minnesota, they're sweeping. If it's Memphis, I don't know. But this
series.
But you still have no faith in the 76ers?
I mean, I'm not gonna, you never know what you're gonna get.
Let's be honest, bro. It's Miami.
True.
It's Miami. It's
that
Miami.
Is true.
Like,
that is true.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's honestly why that's why I have some faith in Philly. Because I'm looking who they're playing and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they're playing the Bucks, if they're playing the Celtics, heck, maybe if they even were playing Brooklyn, I'd be shaking a little bit for the 76ers. But you're playing Miami. If they lose to Miami, you got to trade Joel Embiid. You just got to blow up the entire – go back to the process. Am I out of pocket, Frankie, for feeling like that?
I mean, you got a good solid point on that one. I mean, Philadelphia should not be losing this series to Miami. I mean, just how Miami looks, they can, surprisingly win it. But there's no way that Joel Embiid and James Harden should lose to Miami in this series. They look like the better team. I don't know who won the series between them in the regular season, but man, Philly needs this. So I don't want Philly going into Miami like I feel like we got this, in the bag. Like kind of like they felt like with Toronto. No doubt about it. They started this season or the series saying, "Oh, we're going against Toronto, easy win, easy dub, 3-0. Yeah, we're gonna get a sweep." Then they didn't realize that they were gonna go on a 2-game losing streak and having to fight this game, knowing like, yo, if we don't win this one, we're not winning this series. So
Right.
like they have to go with a different mentality against Miami because Eric Spoelstra, he knows what he's gonna be doing. He knows what he has to do, and that's lock down Joel Embiid and that's lock down James Harden. All the other pieces around Philly, I mean, they're great players. Tobias Harris and Maxi, they're great players. So like you can have your little size stars, cover them 1-on-1, but you're gonna want to lock down Joel Embiid and James Harden. So I know what Miami is probably gonna bring to Philly, but then again, I don't want Philly to just screw this series. They need this series, and I feel like that. Like I said, that I feel that they're the better team. I say Philly should win this series in 6.
Mm. Honestly, I got Philly in 5. I really do because you said they got to shut down Joel Embiid. Who on that roster can?
Exactly.
They have no, like, Joel Embiid just easily feasts on every single time on Miami. He easily feasts on them because they have nobody right now. Can you stop James Harden? It's the playoffs, so shit, he might end up stopping himself. You
True.
know what I mean?
True.
So like we don't really, you know what I mean? James Harden, he gave a solid 22, you know what I mean? But if you're a Sixers fan, you should be kind of happy about that. But come on. First of all, what's up, Amon? Yuki, what it do? He's like, what up, Weekend in Mahomes? I don't know which is which. I don't know which is which.
I think you're the Weekend and I'm Mahomes.
I think I'm Patrick Mahomes. It's got to be me.
Amon, draft night messed all of us up, huh? Bro, it confused me. But I'm not
Bro,
questioning. I'm not questioning the man. I'm not
I'm not
questioning the man.
questioning him either. We follow and Bill Belichick. He's the GOAT for a reason.
I'm
But
not
there's
questioning him.
times where us Patriot fans, we got to be like,
I'm a little confused, but again,
it's a little
I'm not gonna question the man.
strange to pick up strange. Like that was the saying, like why that was a little strange. Not only did we trade back, but we picked up something strange.
Damn. And then Amon says Bam is the best center in the league.
Whoa.
He was
Bam.
joking though. I know he was jesting. I know he was
okay.
joking. Yeah. Nah, because him and I, we go back and forth. We go back.
About
and
to
forth.
say Bam Adobo.
Yeah. I like the pick, honestly. It's not. My thing is, like, I don't hate the guy. I just don't like we already have a solid line. And honestly, you know what I think happened? Who was it? Somebody picked up Devin Lloyd. And I genuinely believe that was the only guy that Bill Belichick was looking at. So when he couldn't get that, he kind of was just like, whatever.
Yep.
Which honestly is probably because honestly, if we couldn't get him, I thought we were going to reach for a corner. I really thought we were going to reach for a corner. I thought we were going to pick up Andrew Booth from Clemson. I thought we were going to reach. I really did.
Devin Lloyd went to Jacksonville at 27.
Yep.
So, I mean, I agree with you, right? Like, I said it yesterday. We when you guys asked us as Patriots fans, who should we go for? We both agreed, like, we need corners, we need defenders. Yes. But I also said to Pride, I said I would not be surprised to see Bill Belichick go for an offensive lineman because that's also what we need. We missed some players. We traded away players. Shaq Mason went over to Tampa Bay, and so we need some fill-ins. But hey, it's round 2 tonight. Round 3, the Patriots got 3 picks tonight, so we might go defense tonight. You never know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's still a relatively deep draft. But the back to Sixers. Man, Tyrese Maxey, give him another 25. Good luck. Tobias Harris, 19. Tobias Harris is gonna have to be that guy. He doesn't have to go out and drop 30, but 20 to 25 needs to be his range.
Yeah.
He can't give you anything lower than that because, and again, this is coming from, I like Tobias Harris. I really do. I think he's solid, but dude, it's becoming almost impossible to defend him.
Yeah.
It's starting to get to the point where I just look at him and I go,
it's getting to a point with me where I'm like, I like this dude, and it's really hard for me to
keep liking him.
Yeah, like
it's
you're
hard for me to keep
76ers,
rocking
bro.
with you.
You're not even in my team, man. I like you so much. I hate that you make these layups. Like, what the hell?
I'm saying, bro, is Buck wild, bro. But not like I said, bro. Sixers. Let's see how James Harden obviously it reacts in the postseason. It's gonna be very interesting. But obviously, Tobias Harris is gonna need to basically give you between 20 to 25. He's been relatively solid this series. I think there's like 3 or 4 games he gave you that, which not bad. You know, I'll take that.
Right.
But I think against Miami, he's gonna have to have a game because if you like, I don't know. Me personally, Miami has virtually no size, and the size they do have is weak. So it's like Tobias Harris at the 4. This is a series you should be able to easily cook him. Now, Tobias, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna play with your back to the basket? Or are you going to pull a Chris Porzingis and wait on the corner to do a quarter 3 the whole game? Like, that's kind of been my problem with Tobias Harris, where it's like, bro, you got the size advantage. You could easily post up and get a bucket because you have a post-up game, but for some reason you choose not to use it. It's very perplexing. God bless him, though. God bless him. But 76ers move on. They play the Miami Heat. I think game 1 is sometime next week.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, game 1 for them will be Monday, May 2nd. Miami will play Philly's gonna go to Miami on the 2nd. That's at TNT, 7:30 Eastern time. And they'll be followed up with the Suns and Mavericks, but we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, no, woo, we gonna get to that one in a minute. Before that, the Suns cleaned up, beat the Pelicans to win the series 4-2. 115 to 109. Chris Paul with a phenomenal, perfect game. Perfect for the free throw line, perfect from 3, perfect from the field. 33, 8, and 5. God bless him. Devin Booker came back, only gave you 13, but honestly, I'm not too mad because when you have Chris Paul going off, Devin Booker's not going to be able to get his touches. And the same thing, vice versa. When Devin Booker's when he's going hot and he's going nuclear, Chris Paul usually leaves the game with like 12 points. So I've seen a lot of people on Twitter go, "Oh yeah, Devin Booker, that's your best player," and it's like first game back from a hamstring injury. Couple that with the fact that Chris Paul was going absolutely bonkers. DeAndre Ayton gave you another 22. Cam Johnson gave you 13. Mikal Bridges gave you another 18. So you got some stuff there. Let me ask you something, Frankie. Is it a disappointment for the Suns that it took them 6 games, or have we been or did we underrate how good the Pelicans truly are?
I want to say like kind of a little bit of both, but more on the Suns side. I feel like the Suns should have easily, swept or even won this in 5. I don't understand why they went to 6, but I think what messed them up by taking this to 6 games was missing Devin Booker. Once Devin Booker went down, it was like a complete different scenario for the Phoenix Suns. I feel like if he would have never got injured, they would have definitely got swept, the Pelicans, or at least ended this in 5. But because of this situation and the injury with Devin Booker, it kind of like messed everybody up. Like, okay, we got to change our game plan. We got to see what we got to do because the Phoenix Suns didn't look good that 2-game losing streak. So they had to change something, and Chris Paul finally put his foot down, and he's like, "Yo, I'm the point guard. Give me the ball. I'm hot. I'm on fire. Nobody else is touching this rock tonight. This is mine." So I feel like it's kind of a little bit of both, but do not sleep on the Pelicans. Don't sleep on them because they got 2 games over the Phoenix Suns. So it says a lot for them. They got the pieces. I want to see what they're going to look like with Zion next year. So if Zion can stay healthy, the Pelicans might be dangerous coming up next season. You never know. Never know. Brandon Ingram was fantastic this series. Fantastic. I love that dude. I miss that dude in LA. But man, he was fantastic. And I hope he can keep that up next year.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I do think it was. By the way, Andre, what up, my boy? Yuki says we didn't trade Debo, so I don't want to hear. I ain't saying a word. I
Hey,
ain't saying a word.
don't jinx yourself because guess what? They didn't trade Debo, but guess who did get traded? AJ Brown. So if
And
that big name could get
Hollywood still
traded,
cute.
if he could get traded, Debo could get traded today. You never
We'll
know.
see. We'll see. So for the Suns, I agree with you. I do think Devin Booker being hurt, I think that's kind of what, in essence kind of screwed them over. I will say, I honestly though, I'm kind of more in between. Like I do think that this Pelicans team is a little better than what we give them credit for.
Right.
I think they're solid, right? I think they're solid. You know what I mean? You add Zion, you have a team that could potentially be in the play-in, maybe even as a 6 seed out of the play-in and in the actual playoffs. Like I do kind of like this Pelicans team, especially the moves that they made. I wrote because I'd written an article basically on why I think Zion should give the Pelicans another chance because now think about it, he doesn't have to be a center. You got Jonas Valanciunas who can hold down the position. Now Zion can play the 4. So not only can he play the 4, which is his natural position, but now it doesn't have to be Zion or bust. Now you got a more confident Brandon Ingram, who's out here just giving you 30-point things for no reason. And now you got CJ McCollum, a guy who can not only go out and get his own bucket, but can also orchestrate the offense. So when you have all that stuff, and then you put a guy like Zion in, who's just like a freak of nature, I think it'll be great. I really do. I think it fits them. I think the Pelicans are going to be a very, very good team. I really do. Hopefully, because I remember I said the same thing about the Minnesota Timberwolves a few years back, where they had all that young talent, and they decided to trade them. So God bless them. But I do think it's a combination. I do think obviously the Suns are clearly the far better team. I'm not going to argue that at all. But I do think the Suns bringing it to 6. I think that is some testament to how good they are. I think it's some testament because I feel like not only the Pelicans capitalize on some situations, but I do step up. You really did. So last game, the main event. Andre said it. The Jazz lost in the most Jazz way to ever lose. The Mavericks outlasted the Jazz 98-96. For those of you who didn't watch the game, Bogdanovich had it was an inbounds play. They threw it over on the other sideline. Bogdanovich had the ball, did a pump fake, was clear. If he dribbles and takes one step and does a floater, he makes it, they go to overtime. Instead, he shoots it from 3, misses it, which ends up costing them the game. So, Mike, my boy, how you doing, Mike?
Just a reminder, the regular season between Miami and Philly was evened up at 2-2 with points per game. Miami scored 101 to where Philly scored 100. This is going to be a close series between Miami and Philly, but I'm going to still go with Philly in 6. Sorry, Mike.
No, Mike all of a sudden is a Miami Heat fan. He wants to be like his best friend.
Big Jimmy G's.
Jimmy G's look now he's representing 49ers. Jimmy G, different sport, brother.
Damn, got
Nah,
him.
see, the G stands for gets. Jimmy G buckets, Frankie. Come on.
Hey, okay, respect. I'm sorry.
No, he right.
Back up.
Not 100%. He does. He gets buckets. Maybe he's not even the leading scorer on his own team. Anyway, let me just
Is James Harden?
huh?
Hmm?
But we don't
About to
say
find that
James
out.
Harden gets buckets. We don't call him James buckets. Jonathan buckets. We don't call him some
Jameson.
stupid thing like that.
Right, you look so good today, bro.
Thank you, bro. I tried.
Might have to cake you up a little bit backstage. I don't even know.
We'll cupcake. I'll kick Frankie out. We can cupcake.
Hey,
I got you.
hey.
It's a different
Mike.
show.
Mike, obviously the Jazz, and again, Andre said it, the way the Jazz lost is the most Jazz way to lose. 6 games, first round exit. Now, this is something that when we're talking about the Utah Jazz, this is something that we forget to mention. The man who is now in charge of making the moves is Judas Iscariot. I apologize.
Judas.
The snake.
Judas.
Yeah.
Judea?
Yes. Freaking, he's that serpent in the Garden of Eden, bro.
That's a
He's
totally
the
different
apple.
story. That's a totally different story.
Bro, listen, bro.
No, you're biblical, Pridely.
What do you mean, know my biblical?
I don't know my biblical. I'm sorry.
Jesus, what a time to be alive.
Jesus.
But Danny Ainge, who's kind of in charge of wheeling and dealing, after what he did in Boston, do you think that it's something that he could do to maybe salvage this? Maybe he can keep Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert and mess around with the roster, or you think he just blows it up?
Boom!
I think it's done and over with. How many times are we gonna see Utah go into the playoffs and lose their first rounds? Like, how many consecutive years have they went to the playoffs and got eliminated in the first round, both with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert? Like, it's done and over with. It's done. Split them apart. It's over. The marriage is done. Divorce. Break the Twinkie in half. Like, do what you got to do. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert's time together. It's over.
I think you wanna trade Rudy, but I don't think you can trade Rudy just because of that contract. And offensively, he's just not producing. So I think, unfortunately, what's gonna happen. And I'm not saying this is my preferred destination for Donovan, and it's no bias. But if we sign and trade Zach LaVine for Donovan Mitchell, I feel like they would want that. We would want that just for that change of scenery. Donovan's more healthy. Zach LaVine's younger, and it's like you just get a different kind of dynamic with it. And I feel like it could be a win for both sides. I could see the Bulls being in on it. I could see the Knicks.
You mean Donovan Mitchell's younger? You said Zach LaVine was younger.
Oh yeah, I meant the other way. My bad. But I feel like they're looking at it from that. We have Donovan Mitchell. We would have Donovan Mitchell locked up till 2026, and they would be able to get Zach LaVine for however many years they want. I can see the New York Knicks being in on it, just because they need to be in on something. Because Julius Randle is not the guy everybody thought he was, which Pride and I knew off rip he wasn't the guy everybody thought they were. But it just comes down to it to where I feel like there's a couple teams that would be really in on them. I think the Mavericks would be in on him. There's a lot of different scenarios where I feel like he could end up being the number one face of a franchise. But I don't know. I don't know if he would want to go to New York or even Chicago.
Are the NBA contracts kind of like the NFL contracts? Like,
hold on, real quick, Frankie. Real quick, because you basically was asking with Donovan Mitchell, what have they been doing in the postseason? So his rookie year, they made it to round 2. They beat the Thunder in 6 games. Then they lost to the Rockets 4-1. His second year, they lost to the Rockets 4-1. Third year, they lost to the Nuggets in 7. Then last year, they made it to the second round where they lost to a Kawhi-less Clippers team in 6. God bless them. This is when freaking
Terrence
Paul
Mann
George.
was doing his thing.
Yeah, and Paul George couldn't buy a bucket. Like, it was why people were telling me, "Oh yeah, he's so great," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool." He got, bro. You don't understand, Mike. It was your best friend. He was like, "Oh yeah, Paul George is a bucket." I'm like, wait, time out. I'm like, time out. Rewind. He giving you 30 points, taking 37 shots. On my mother, I've never heard another dude getting called a bucket for doing that. On my mother, mathematically, it doesn't make sense, bro. But yeah, it could be that. And then obviously this year, they lost in the first round to the Mavs. So since he's been there, they've made it to the second round twice. Lost both times, never made a conference finals, obviously never made an NBA finals. So yeah, this is
It's done. It's
yeah,
done.
bro. It's hilarious. But Frankie, you asked something?
Yeah, is the NBA contracts, can they be like the NFL contracts? So you know how we can trade away a player and give the contract rights to that team? Like, can the NBA, can Utah do that with Rudy Gobert, since his contract, they don't want to, like that, they don't want to do that, but can they trade him and give him contract rights to the team?
So yes. So, but that is basically something the teams themselves would have to come up with.
Okay.
So basically, let's say they wanted to trade Rudy Gobert, you could trade him. You could say, hey, look, if you take him, we'll pay 30% of the remaining contract, so that way you won't have to do it.
Okay.
So they can do something like that, but that's just something both teams have to agree on. So
does he have a no trade clause on his contract?
No, I don't think so.
I would trade him, man. I would trade him.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Are we talking about Rudy? Or are we talking about
Rudy? Trade Rudy.
I think Rudy's contract though is so crazy.
It's wild, bro.
Like, being completely respectful, it's just not enough offensively. It's just
what's his contract like?
Excuse me. It's like 30-something million a year, isn't it? Probably. All right, good talk, man. I love talking to you.
He's in timeout.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nah, but I think it's something like 30-something million a year, and that's the crazy of all of it. And it's like,
yeah, not Mike. I cursed. It was bad, but yeah, no. So last year it was 35 mil. This year was 38. It doesn't get better because next year is 41. Year after that, 43. And the final year, 46.
Yeah, see,
and there's not a trade clause, but that last year is a player option.
Yeah,
he would be boo-booed a fool to not take it, because you're not getting paid again, brother. Right. You're not getting paid
ever in your life.
Ever in your life.
I don't even know if he'll be a good defender by that time.
I'll just fake an injury at that time. Fake an injury and just collect. The hell with it. I tore my Achilles. I'm done.
For real. It's one of those things though where it's like, and it's no disrespect, but I don't even think Rudy's the best big man in the league, like, or even a top 3 big man in the league.
Do you want to know what he is? Do you really want to know what he is?
A decent defender.
So, you want to know what he is? He's a little bit taller version of Jared Allen. He's a guy that'll jump with you. That's it. He'll jump with you.
I think Jared could get a bucket though if he wants to get a bucket.
No, I'm talking about defensively. I'm talking about
yeah.
From a defensive perspective, yes, he's a guy that will jump with you, of course. Right. And what I don't understand is people nitpick. They go, "Oh yeah, well his presence alone, they'll show a clip on Twitter and go, his presence alone is keeping this team out of the paint." And I'm like, okay, you showed that one play. Show the next 5 where they attacked him. And he looked like a G League player. Don't show the next 3 plays that they made him come out of the paint, and the dude was worthless.
Right. That's why, all right, not to tie it back into the Bulls, but it's weird because Ron's not here, and I'm still tying it back to the Bulls. But when they talk about, okay, well, the Bulls can trade for Rudy Gobert, and that's cool. I think it would be great if Zach LaVine would be there as well. And probably we talked about that discount having to do I think it was Frankie said he had to do the Tom Brady route. Somebody said it, and then just be cheaper about it, and that's my understanding of, okay, well, if the Bulls sign and trade Zach LaVine for Rudy Gobert, okay, Rudy's not your scorer, DeMar DeRozan's going to digress and he's not going to be your scorer, Lonzo Ball is not your scorer, so there's nobody on this team that scores. So the one team that might actually be interested, it's still not in their best interest to trade for you. Mm-hmm. There's nobody to me where I really look at them. Even Dallas, I wouldn't even want him with Luka, because it's like, It's one of those conversations where it's like Luka's fine. The team's fine defensively. They just need more scores.
True. And it's just, I don't know. It's just like people have this weird thing. I don't know what it is, bro, but people had this weird thing that if for like Rudy Gobert is this great talent. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and people were surprised, like, oh my God, Donovan Mitchell's barely passing it to him. And I'm like, how are y'all how is this confusing? Like,
You wouldn't give it to him either.
bro, he has no offensive game.
Nah.
I'm like, let me ask y'all a question. Back when he was good,
No.
Tristan Thompson, how many times did LeBron clear everybody, said, Tristan, get in the paint and give him the ball?
Right. Never.
Why?
Because he's not a scorer.
Thank you. Rudy Gobert's not a scorer, right? So it's like people are really confused. And it's like, all right, well, are you going to go tell a pig to fly?
Right.
Like, are we going to get a pig? Like,
you look at the game-winning shot that Rudy had against Dallas the other night or the other week. It was, even that. Oh, did he shoot it? Did he shoot the ball? No, it was just a dunk. It was a putback dunk. It was easy. It was something slight. And honestly, it'll probably never happen again. It's only because he's 7 feet tall to why he even did it. So it comes down to where it's like, based off of his athleticism, he can help get you there. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite comment so far. Hey, Pride, pull that one back up. But
because so Andre says the top 3 destinations for Gobert. Let me hear it. And then Yuki goes trash can, retirement home, casket. That's his 3 destinations.
Yeah, it really is though, because it's like, and let's be real, that's not his destinations. That's whoever takes him's destination. Because you're either gonna burn down your franchise, you're either gonna be a trash franchise, or you're just gonna kill whatever kind of chemistry that you're creating. Because Rudy messes up the entire dynamic of an offense. He really does, because you got to think about it. It's even with the Bulls. All right, Vooch comes out for 3. Vooch might shoot, let's say, 2 for 10, but that's 2 more than Rudy. You know what I mean? Like, you can't trust Rudy on the 3-point line. You can't trust Rudy from the perimeter or from anywhere else. Even in the paint, sometimes it's like Rudy gets boxed out. It's like, how are you 7 feet tall and you get boxed out?
Bro, not only that, and people go, oh yeah, well, it's another big man. Klay Thompson
boxes him out.
Back, and this was when Klay, like in one of his first few games, when he was struggling.
Right.
He's boxing out Rudy Gobert. What am I supposed to do with that?
That's my dog. What am
I supposed to do with, like, honestly, someone explain that to me. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying that he's a bum, that he's trash or whatever.
I am.
But
I am 100%.
And if you want to say that's fine. My thing is, just because you get paid doesn't mean you're a great player.
Right.
Because the problem is people have this odd correlation where if you get paid big bucks, then you're a big player.
Right.
And it's like, nah, bro. Like, on offense, it's 4-on-5. It's 4-on-5. I'm gonna say that one more time. On offense, it's 4-on-5.
Right. I would say though, Pride, like to your point too, like you look at the contracts, you pay for what they are currently, not for what they're going to be. And I think that's where I love baseball, because baseball pays you the longevity. Okay, we're gonna pay you 13 years, and we're gonna hope Wander Franco can become this superstar for
right.
The problem is with guys like Rudy Gobert, Rudy has a solid year, and it's like, okay, now I'm going to pay you $46 million or $38 million annually because I'm going to expect you to be like this. Russell Westbrook, John Wall, all have the same contracts. Then it's like, 2-3 years later, they're not even close to who they were, but you're still paying for what they were back in 2016, 2017. And that's where it's like, I feel like in the NBA, GMs need to start making this conversation of a player's value currently and what it's going to be in the next 4 or 5 years could drastically change. And it's like, they're not going about it the right way. I would have lowballed them. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it comes across as disrespectful, but I'd rather be disrespectful than pay a guy who averages 15 points, $46 million.
I'm going to put it to you this way. I would rather 100%. I would rather disrespect you, than have you disrespect me by making me sign these checks.
100%.
If someone's gonna be disrespectful, it's gonna be me.
Oh, without a doubt.
Period. Like,
because then you're gonna ask to trade the guy. I'm gonna, hey Frankie, do you want to take Rudy Gobert? Then I'm getting disrespected because Frankie's over here laughing at me, and it's like. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, Pride. I'm sorry. Don't do.
Well, while he's eating timeout, I just want to ask: Did you see the trade between Baltimore Ravens and Arizona Cardinals last
We're
night?
gonna talk about that. I promise you
Okay.
we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
I listen, when we get to the NFL draft, we're gonna talk about it all. I promise you.
Listen,
No,
hey,
because
I
I
just
didn't see the name of the player that got traded. I just see the exchanges. But when we get
Hollywood
to it,
Brown,
that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Hollywood Brown, sir.
Oh yeah. No, don't worry about it. Yeah.
I just want you to know when we talk about that Ravens one specifically, you're gonna have to kick me out a couple times because God, hey, free Lamar Jackson, bro.
No, he deserves it. He deserves it. You don't want to utilize him? Don't utilize him. Good luck. Goodbye. Au revoir.
We'll talk about it when it
Go
comes.
be a running back. Go be a running back. Keep burning the ball. Keep burning the ball. Keep burning the ball. No, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no poor Lamar because maybe if Lamar could throw the ball a little better, Hollywood wouldn't be gone.
Can throw the ball.
I mean,
Have
Hollywood
you seen his
is the
completion
one.
percentage at anything over 7 yards?
Hollywood is the one who demanded
Go
a
check
trade
that.
at the end of the last season. So
And why did he demand a trade?
because he wasn't getting the ball.
So it's like free Hollywood. Free Hollywood. And in
He is
2 years,
freed. He
free
got
Mark Andrews.
freed.
Free Mark Andrews. No, because the stigma's gonna be following the poor man.
I
It is.
love Mark Andrews. I love him, man. He's a beast tight end. But we'll talk about it when it comes.
How long you think until Mark Andrews leaves?
Probably like 2 more years.
Nah, next year.
You think he's dipping next year?
Yeah, isn't he's about that age of like 27, 28 to where it's
I mean, didn't he just get a contract extension
I
I
think
swear to God he did.
yeah,
like last year, I believe.
that's when guys start dipping. I don't
That's how
know.
it is, bro.
I don't know.
By the way, I see ya. Hold on, because I'm gonna throw the ball better. Or if play calls had pass in it. No! How many times have we seen the dude be in the
Oh
pocket
man,
and run out?
is this specifically from the All Sports All Plays
Yes.
Network? Oh,
Yes. No,
whatever.
I'm
Come
like,
on,
there's
Pride,
many
man.
times where he's had the opportunity. And by the way, someone says led the NFL in passing touchdowns in his career. Are you talking about Lamar?
Oh, it can't be talking about Lamar.
I hope you're not talking about Lamar. If so,
I don't
Definitely not
recall
talking
that. I don't recall
Someone said Hollywood had 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Hollywood a stud. I don't care what nobody says. I like Hollywood. Hollywood a stud. And Michael. God knows what's man. This draft is weird, man. It's weird. It's weird because we're gonna talk about it in a minute. And yeah, someone said Andrew got paid. Sean Marsh said, yep. They talking about Lamar. Brother, no. That's horrible, bro. Lamar, listen, the reality of the situation, if you ask him to throw over 7 yards, he simply can't.
When did he lead the league in touchdowns? When was that?
He led the league his MVP year, but they were all.
But that wasn't total. Yeah, I was about to say he never led the league in passing touchdowns.
Yeah,
he led in overall touchdowns. He led in overall in his MVP year when he was running. Yeah. That I think that's what he means.
Yeah,
I think that's what he means.
But hey, if you wanna, hey, respectfully to both of y'all, you know they do the same thing. They did the same thing with Mac Jones when he had three passes. Hey, but if you talk about the completion percentage, when you talk about
bro, I was mad mature.
Bro, he was perfect. He was 3 for 4.
I used to scream the 67%, but I would go so.
You were being so you were kidding, but these fans of Lamar Jackson are so serious. They're so serious, and that's where it's like that's where it's different.
Yeah,
it's like
because the thing is like I understand, so I did it for comedic purposes,
right? But
I don't care.
Name
me a quarterback that can do 3 passes and still get a win.
Come on, let me say
Trubisky.
And did you see that dot he threw to Jonnu Smith? Ooh,
exactly, future goal.
Hey, I would just like to say hey, free Mitchell Trubisky, man. Free Mitchell Trubisky,
bro.
Every time he gets a shot, man,
he'll never get a fair shake for the rest of his.
They just said he's in a quarterback competition now. I said, God,
he's never gonna get a fair shake.
No,
I think
it's really.
But before we get to the draft, 2 games I want to talk about. So today, Grizzlies at Timberwolves, and then I also on Sunday,
go Grizz, baby.
Bucks at Celtics.
Go Bucks, baby. Oh wait. Go Celtics, baby.
Damn. Yuki said, and Mac Jones got smacked by Buffalo, the team to beat. You're right. And guess what?
That's because
Debo
Josh
about to
Allen's the best quarterback in the league.
Debo about to smack the 49ers by leaving and making out poverty franchise.
Ooh,
Same thing was said about Joe Burrow. Not a single soul said anything like that about Joe Burrow.
No one said that.
Not a single soul said anything. Matter of fact, the only problem people had with Joe Burrow was like what 4 games in November when he blew his knee out.
No, I felt like the only thing people thought about Joe Burrow was that he was a douchebag.
I mean, to be honest.
Other than that, they were like, he's cool. And then we found out he was actually a really cool dude, and we were like, all right, cool.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
He's chill.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Yeah, he's
vibing.
He's just living.
Yeah, I get pissed when people talk about Mac Jones. When you talk about Mac Jones, you say his name was respect. All right,
Michael
respect.
Michael McCorkle Jones.
I'm gonna have people call me Mac
or you could call him Mac and Cheese because he got a beautiful smile. Mac and Cheese, baby.
Well, now this is turning into something else.
Yo, Mac Jones, man, he's gonna be something. He's gonna be something.
I don't know, bro.
Matter of fact, let me change that up. He's already something.
What the fuck is this, man? Now today I got JJ Watt. What is this, bro?
I don't know.
Bro, he's a beast. He's a beast.
But
yeah.
So first game
was a beast.
Grizzlies. Mike, I'm gonna hand it off to you. Do the Timberwolves? Do you think they can force a game 7, or you think Grizzlies finish it off?
I think Cat needs to shut his mouth. Damn, Frankie looks so beautiful today. But it's one of those things.
Yeah.
I keep seeing Cat, hey, Pride, make that noise again.
Is that what?
Do it again.
Do what?
Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I see Cat do that when he has a lead, hey, Pride, this is my only time. Cat, shut the fuck up and just keep playing basketball, bro. Just
keep playing basketball, yo.
It was a good point, though, Mike. Mike, the point was good. Just if you took out the F word, bro, we would have been cooling, bro. We would have been cooling. I know, Mike. Michael, I know. Okay. Are you ready? Okay.
I hear you, but it's like, bro, every time he has a lead, he's hushing everybody. He's telling everybody to shut up. He's talking all this noise. Oh, yeah, here comes Ja. It's the same thing about Patrick Beverly. Bro, just shut up. Just shut up. Stop talking, bro. Stop talking and play. You already got Steven Adams to be out this entire series because he can't play with you. Just shut up and play. If you're the best shooting big man, then shoot.
Just shoot, yeah.
Just shoot then. If you won a 3-point competition, looked at Shaquille O'Neal in the face and said, I'm coming for your head, then act like it, bro. Because, hey, Shaq was leading the Magic back in the day with nothing. And so it's like, you got to be able to do something. You got to be able to do something. And it's like, I don't expect them to beat them, but force a game 7 100% is a good look.
So you think they can?
I think they can if they pull their heads out of there. You know what I mean? Like, it's what the reality of the situation is. I think Anthony's ready for the moment. I think Vanderbilt's ready for the moment. Patrick Beverly says he is, but I know he's not. And Cat's in that weird situation where I just feel like he calls game way before the game's even over. And if he can just continue focusing on, hey, there's 2 minutes left and you're up by 15, hey, by all means, go talk your stuff. But dude, in the beginning of the third quarter and you're up 15, just shut up. Just don't talk. Just keep playing. It blows my mind, bro, to why people think the game's over, like in the middle of the game. Like, what are you talking about? But and it's not the first time it happened in this series, Pride. Me and you talked about it after game 2. We were like, dude, what happened?
Oh, by the way. So I've been looking into it. Hold on real quick. Where is it? Hold on. I've been looking into it because where is it? So he did lead it in 2019. I've been looking into it. Now here's the story that people are too scared to tell. Sean, do me one favor, because obviously you know this stuff. Let me know how many yards he had. Still waiting. I'm still waiting. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bozo barely threw over 3,000 yards. These are some of the quarterbacks who had more yards than him. Mitchell Trubisky, Gardner Minshew, Kyle Allen, Andy Dalton, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Hey, you just named 3 Bears. That's sad as shit. I'm sorry. Can I get that one?
And do you know who he barely had who he barely outthrew? Do I know who he barely outthrew? Daniel Jones.
Who just got his 5th option declined.
He barely outthrew Sam Darnold.
Hey, Pride, really quick, though. Can we talk about it? Could you imagine if Freddie's new Los Angeles Rams decide to pick up Daniel Jones next year?
No. Freddie's not a Rams fan. I got the call yesterday after the 2 draft picks. He's heading back to Jersey.
No,
I'm a Giants fan.
Are you serious? Or are you trolling me?
We'll find out when the season starts.
I can't stand you. But yeah, he had Lamar Jackson had 3,127 yards. That was his yardage. So again, it's cute relying on checkdowns. It's wild, bro. Gardner Minshew had more yards than you. Do with that information as you will.
He wasn't even a starter. Or no, he was for Jacksonville that year, right?
Yeah, he was, yeah. And like again, of all of these guys, hold on. And you ready to hear the funny part? This just lets you know how hilarious it is. Where is it? Where is he? I want to find something.
Frankie said, Mike, the comments. I read that out loud, and I don't know why I did.
Why did you read that out loud?
I don't know.
Where is he? Wow. Lamar Jackson had 401 attempts throwing the ball. That's weird, though. That's weird. If you could throw the ball, wouldn't you throw the ball? Wow! Wow! I'm so focused looking over here, I don't realize the shenanigans these immature boys are doing, bro. Michael, are you ready?
He said no.
Well, you're gonna be ready.
Oh man.
Frankie. Timberwolves, Grizzlies, who you got?
I didn't.
Since November, I've been saying Memphis is going to the Western Conference semifinals or finals, but I don't know after their next round with Golden State. Obviously, I'm picking Memphis to win tonight and end the series. I'm not going with Minnesota. I don't like how Cat's been playing this series, and if they want to be a better team, Cat's gonna have to step it up. But Memphis is gonna win tonight. I want them to win the next series against Golden State so that my prediction becomes true. Because since November, I said Memphis in the Western Conference Finals. It's going to either be against the Phoenix Suns or the Warriors. But it's getting closer. I want Memphis to keep it up.
By the way, just want to let y'all know, the Utah Jazz have already committed to keeping Donovan Mitchell and building around him. So looks like they're gonna cut Rudy Gobert because no one's gonna want to touch that contract. So God bless him. So I got Memphis. I think Memphis is gonna win it. And it just really comes down to the Timberwolves, frankly, being arguably one of, if not the dumbest team in these playoffs. I've never seen a team that has a double-digit lead and will inbound the ball and act like they're running a fast break to shoot a ill-advised three-pointer before like some wild ill-advised three-pointer. An ill-advised three-pointer before there's 18 seconds on the shot clock. So for that, I'm gonna go
come back when I want to, man.
Hey,
Frankie, come back.
I didn't even do nothing. I'm just replying to somebody that's asking me a question.
No, you read that. You read it. You know what you did. You know what you did.
He showed it. I'm just replying.
And you laughed.
S-P-I-N?
Huh?
How you spell spin?
S-P nothing. Nope. Nope.
It's a serious question. I don't know if I'm spelling spin or spine right now.
I'll figure it out. Google.
Why don't you just hit the voice thing and say it?
Oh my God.
Spin. I was right.
Now the world just laughed at Mike because he can't spell spin. He has that series.
You know what I can't spell? You know, I'm not trying to get kicked off.
My Lord. Bucks Celtics game 1. Who y'all got?
Celtics.
Bucks.
You got Bucks? Okay.
Respectfully. Just this game. I got Celtics in the series, but just this game. I feel like this is gonna be a feel-out game for Boston. Kind of get an understanding of what they're doing without Middleton. Because with the Bulls, it was like, oh my God, Middleton's not here, and we're still ass. And then it's like, oh my God, Middleton's not here. Oh, and neither's Levine or Caruso or Lonzo or half of the roster. But it's like, I feel like for Boston, they're gonna take this one to kind of get an understanding of like what they're trying to run without Middleton, and then game 2, 3, and 4, they're just gonna go crazy.
Yo, Yuki, if we show this on Prize Stream, it's gonna be all out bananas, bro. All out bananas.
Nope.
We have to be under control sometimes, so that's why we're here on ASAP.
Shoot. I got Celtics game 1. I got Celtics in 6. I think we win. Oh, excuse me. I think we win games 1 and 2. I think they win games 3 and 4. I think the first 4 games we defend, and then Celtics win at home, and then they win in Milwaukee.
Celtics in 4. Respectfully.
It's funny. It's funny because people who are just low IQ people are all of a sudden going to pretend that Chris Middleton is like the second coming of Michael Jordan.
Hey, you hold on.
Which is
what?
Have you ever seen A Bug's Life?
A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
A beautiful little butterfly.
No, but I feel like I know who the main character is. Chris Middleton, googly head ass, bro.
Look. That's Chris Middleton.
Nah. You know who Chris Middleton is? He
looks like Hopper, bro. Tell me he don't look like Hopper, bro.
Look at him. With the eyes. Look at him.
I'm saying.
That look like Giannis.
That's Chris Middleton, bro. That's crazy.
Mad ugly, bro.
That look like KD.
And watch, Pride. Watch. There's gonna be somebody in the comments, yo, that was racially motivated. Yo, it's a effing grasshopper, bro. What you mean that's racially motivated? I said that shit on Twitter. Someone was like, that's racially motivated. I was like,
I'd be like, LOL.
Be like, hell yeah.
Yeah. But people are now all of a sudden trying to pretend like Chris Middleton is like this phenomenal top tier talent. I'm just like, bro, pump the brakes.
I think he's a talent. I think he's definitely a talent.
Not a phenomenal top tier one.
I think he'd be like, potentially.
He's a role. People not ready for this conversation. He's a role player that everybody wants to be a star. When y'all ready for that conversation, come hit a Pride. When y'all ready to have a real life conversation, y'all let me know.
I think he's a number 1 option on a rebuilding team.
And when Pride says like a real
rebuilding team, so that means nothing.
And when Pride means like real conversation, he wants like a real straight up conversation. Don't get butthurt when he's like hurting your feelings, because like he will hurt your feelings. He's being serious.
I will.
So don't turn around and be like, oh, Pride, you're hurting my feelings, man.
I love working with Pride and Frank.
I love it when he does it too.
Bro, no, but because here's the thing, bro. People not ready for real life conversations. They're just not.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. They're not ready for it. And here's the problem. And here's the problem with it, right?
Start our own show, Pride. Dudes being dudes, yeah. That's the intro.
Swear to God, bro. It's gonna be That's funny. Like, what show is this? Dude being dudes. Yeah.
Welcome to Dudes Being Dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's McLovin at? Where's McLovin at? We need him to come in here and make us laugh with his yeah.
My microphone works perfectly well today, and my computer's not trying to kill itself. I love McLovin, but he be blowing up my shit. He's so loud.
But now, what's it called? I do think like people need to pump the brakes at this whole Chris Middleton thing. You go hoop. Don't get it twisted. But again, when people are ready to have a conversation, we can sit down and talk about it. Because listen, I've had this conversation. Matter of fact, with your best friend Mike.
Stop it.
I've tried to have conversations with him, and it's like I all of a sudden killed his best friend. I raped his girlfriend in front of him.
Oh, okay, nope.
And like, nah, bro, it's wild, bro. Go,
brother. I will not be taken off for not doing anything and not have.
No.
What I Jay.
What I said.
cry,
Nope.
just take 10 seconds.
No,
Just
no,
take 10
no,
seconds.
no. What I said is not
Okay,
as bad
hey,
as
I'll
you.
take it with you, bro.
Nope, nope.
take it.
Negative. I'm not. No, fuck that.
Dudes in the morning. Yeah.
I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't care.
We do.
I don't care. What
dog.
I said is not as bad as what you do, Mike.
I don't know, man. That's
Mike, I can say what I just said on TV. For you, it would literally get us kicked off air, bro.
fuck yeah.
See? He did that, and that one, honestly, Mike, that one isn't even for the cursing. That's just for you being intentional with it. Like, you just smacked me in my face verbally with that.
Yeah.
Great. Now I got someone
Yeah.
saying I was really wrong. Fine. If I'm really wrong, I'll escort myself out. It's ridiculous.
Hell yeah. Take 10. Take 10.
Take just a quick 10. Go get a water break.
Just a quick 10. You know, we just I seen it.
You a snitch. You a snitch.
Now
You a
that's
snitch. You a snitch, Michael.
hell yeah.
That's
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Michael.
It's not even what did he say? Hey, wait a minute. Dude, what is this?
I don't know. I don't know how to spell it.
Spell
don't know how to
cup?
spell
I can't read.
I'm legally blind.
Oh,
So how am I driving a car?
POP.
Hold it down. But look, man, look. When y'all ready for the conversation, come through my way. Cause like the problem people have, bro, they're too busy. They don't like critical thinking is not built for everyone. It's really not. Because in order to have critical thinking, you gotta do something called thinking, right? And thinking is hard for some people. It's hard, it really is, right? Because you gotta do work to come up with your own conclusion. It's a problem, right? It's just easy to Google, is Chris Middleton a superstar? And ESPN will just tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you rely on ESPN, bro, this isn't I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm really not, but it's gonna come off Chris as mean, and I don't care. But with all due respect, you are a moron.
Sorry.
Because this is the same organization that said last year, heading into last year, Julio Jones was a top 5 wide receiver.
Tyreek Hill's top 3.
Stop.
Yo, Frankie, Mike's best friend tried to tell me that he's a good route runner.
Stop doing that.
Tyreek?
Yes.
He's all right. He's all right,
my
but he don't.
God.
I wouldn't call him a route runner. He can, but he's not.
Listen, just because you can run doesn't mean you can run routes.
That's what I mean. Like, hey, like he know if I told him, hey, I need a curl or a hitch route, he knows the route. I just wouldn't say he does it well.
He's horrible.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Anthony Perry says Middleton is a superstar in the G League. Honestly, I even think that's a stretch.
Don't do that one.
I even think that's a stretch.
Who's good in the G League? Jello Ball? Jello Ball?
You said who'd be good in the G League?
Yeah, I mean. No, I'm saying who is good in the G League. It's not.
Well, I mean, there's no superstars in the G League, period, though.
Right.
You'll be good in the G League, Mike.
Thanks, man. I got
I
Bound.
got you. You'll be a champ. You'll be a champ in the G League.
You know what I mean? But again, once people are ready for the because here's the thing, bro. Like, people aren't ready for the conversation. ESPN tells them that, oh yeah, Chris Middleton can hoop, so they just go in blindly to the fact. They ignore the fact that this dude's shot is very inconsistent at times. They ignore the fact that, like, the same thing Paul George does, Chris Middleton does. He's a he's a homeless version of Paul George.
No, I completely agree. I just think at the end of the day, though, like he is a great scorer. When you know he's on, so it's one of those conversations of if you can remain consistent, I'd call him a superstar, but he's just not consistent enough.
How long has he been in the league for?
Dude, I don't even know how old he is. He looks 37.
Bro, he looks older than that, dude.
He looks old as dirt. 100%.
Bro,
I bet you it's weird too, Pride. I bet you he's like 26. I bet you it's some weird shit.
I'm about to... Mike, you know what you did. You know what you did, Michael. Okay, as long as you accept it.
I know. It's just.
He is 30.
Yeah, still though, you look mad older than 30.
He look, bro.
And my voice a little raspy. I know Frankie like it.
Bro.
I'm not trying to get kicked off.
Where the hands at right now, Frankie? Oh. Huh?
Okay.
What happened?
No, just saying.
What happened?
Just saying.
What happened?
No.
I was just making sure. I was just making sure.
It's a little cold in my house, so I gotta, put my hands away.
Okay.
Gotta stay warm.
Interesting. Question mark. Interesting. But look, man, look, when people already have the conversation, because I'll be honest, bro, and Mike, you know this, bro.
Yep.
You know this, right?
Yeah. Still calling out challengers. Look, we've been on this for like 15 minutes. He's like, yo, who's ready to have this comp?
No. Because Mike, you know this, Mike. If I need to give you a dose of reality, I will. Right, Mike?
Yo, Yuki.
Right.
I can't with Yuki.
You can say one more thing and you're going on time. You're going in timeout. Mike, if you put it up, so God help me.
Mike,
so God help me.
I don't know that word.
What word?
He says you like Virginia. You like Virginia. It's your favorite state.
Fuck? What?
What?
I came back sooner than I thought. That doesn't count. I was like, what the hell did I do?
You know, because I thought you were gonna say it. I panicked.
No.
I
What
thought you were
did
gonna
you say?
nothing.
Oh, I know that word.
I'm about to put you in timeout, Yuki. Say one more thing. I'm about to put you in timeout. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it doesn't matter if you have Chris Middleton or not. Doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. They're not beating
Chris who? Chris who?
Viagra.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this is ASAP in the morning.
At this point, I give up. Y'all do what y'all want. I give up.
ASAP in the morning.
Y'all do what y'all
Sponsored by Viagra. Yeah.
Yep. Nah, but Yuki, I can't kick you out, but I can put you in timeout. I could literally put you in timeout. I have an option here where I can hit a button and it says put user in timeout, and it'll put you in a 5-minute timeout. Don't mess with me.
There's no button.
Don't test me.
It's not real.
I'm on Celtics in 3, bro.
Is that even a thing?
We'll have
Giannis. Right? I wrote Pride that night. I'm like, bro, you misspelled. You meant to put Celtics in 4. He wrote me back. He's like, nah, I know what I put.
You know what? They double down. They double down on it. It's fine. They're fine.
Dude, me and Amon been streaming Celtics in 3 for like ever. Like as soon as we started saying the sweep thing, we've been saying in 3. There's been a couple of times I said Celtics in 2.5.
Pride. Pride and I gotta have just a real conversation type show for the bet that me and Pride were making last night. Frankie, we're gonna have to talk to you about it after the show, but my heart hurts today. It hurts.
It didn't go through? It didn't work?
No, it worked, but I'm just anxious.
Oh, you're anxious?
I'm anxious.
Wait, did you do mine?
Yeah, I'm trying to do yours right now. That's what I was doing.
Oh man, dude,
Shut up.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, bro. He's trying to get in my room.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hilarious.
I was gonna say something, but
I know you were. Before we're gonna talk about the draft. Before that,
yeah, move on.
I think dudes need a sabbatical. So, Kyrie, go take a break.
From one, bro.
And Kevin Durant, go to Cancun.
Bro, don't ever.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. We on top of our game. All sports all plays. All sports all plays.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
So round 1 of the NFL draft came and went. For those of y'all who didn't watch it, I'm going to tell you all 32 picks. It went in this order. Trayvon Walker to Jacksonville, Aiden Hutchinson to Detroit, Derek Stingley Jr. to Houston, Amon Gardner to the Jets. Thibodeau went to the Giants. Iquanu went to Carolina. Evan Neal went to the Giants again. Drake London to Atlanta. Charles Cross to Seattle. Garrett Wilson to the Jets. Chris Olave to the Saints. Jameson Williams went to Detroit. Jordan Davis to the Eagles. Kyle Hamilton went to Baltimore. Kenyon Green went to the Texans. Jahan Dotson went to the Washington Commanders. Zion Johnson to the Chargers. Traylon Burks went to the Titans. Trevor Penning to the Saints. Kenny Pickett to the Steelers. Trent McDuffie to the Chiefs. Quay Walker to the Packers. Aleem went to the Bills. Tyler Smith to Dallas. Linderbaum to the Ravens. Johnson II to the Jets. Devin Lloyd to Jacksonville. I hope something bad happens to that organization. Devontae Wyatt again goes to the Packers. Cole Strange to the Patriots. The dude from Greece, George Karlaftis is what I call him. It's actually Karlaftis, I think is how you say it.
Yeah.
He went to Kansas City. Daxton Hill went to the Cincinnati Bengals, and Lewis Sine was the final pick in the first round, heading to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, before we break it down, there are two trades that went down that made me chuckle. The Philadelphia Eagles, they sent their second first-round pick, the number 18th pick, and a fourth-round pick, which is overall draft pick number 101, to the Titans for A.J. Brown. The Arizona Cardinals also traded the 23rd pick and their fourth rounder, which is overall pick number 100, to the Ravens to get Hollywood Brown. I want to start first off for this for the Philly trade to acquire A.J. Brown. Mike, at this point, there's pretty much no excuses for Jalen Hurts this year, right?
No, not at all. First, I want to give out my thoughts and prayers first. First to Dwayne Haskins, and then the second quarterback to be off the board is Ryan Tannehill. Because now with Julio gone and AJ Brown, I feel horrible for that man.
I don't.
I give him a lot of crap. Pride knows I give him a lot of crap, but that is just. And I also, for our third shout out is Derrick Henry. That man's going to be going through it 110% this year. That's really unfortunate. That's my shorty right there. Shout out Crystal. But my big thing is just the consistency. I feel like, if it was A.J. Brown and Justin Jefferson right now, we're having a totally different conversation. But they Philadelphia.
I'll be honest with you, bro. If it was like that,
yeah,
they pay A.J. Brown.
Oh, 100%.
I believe that 110%.
It's just difficult though when you have a really incompetent front office. Like I've been a part of them in certain organizations that I've worked under, and it's really unfortunate when you have like minor, not like big NFL type. Oh, Yuki.
Mike got nervous.
Damn, Yuke. But it comes down to it though, in all seriousness though, where it's like I've been a part of minor league teams and just college teams where, the obvious pick is right there. And then you pick the Mike Hughes of the bunch. And it's like, dude, like this was a 5-star player and you took me. Like that doesn't make sense. And they took what was it, Renfro? Forgot his name, Ragnar, instead of Justin Jefferson. And it's like, what is wrong with you? And this is kind of making up for that. So I feel like, if Ragnar can at least be a 500 to 700 yard wide receiver this season, and then A.J. Brown carries that workload if he can stay healthy, then I think Jalen Hurts can really have a successful season. They still have Goddard too, don't they?
Oh, yeah, Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, Goddard, my bad. But weirdest name in the world, Goddard. But I think, they really have something special there again. Still a one-dimensional offense. I think, second round, they should definitely have an interest in going for a running back. Because Miles Sanders isn't it, and they're going to bring back Jordan Howard 3 different times this year again, probably for the 3rd year in a row. So they definitely should try to look for something there because it's just you can't trust Jalen Hurts to just be that guy. I think he's good, but hey, Pride, as much as we talk about him, like he's no Lamar Jackson running the ball.
But he doesn't have to be Lamar Jackson running the ball. Like I think we've had the conversation.
If you have no run game, you do.
Nah, I don't think so though.
I don't know. I think he's got to be a little bit more athletic though than what we saw last year.
I mean, but it was different, bro. Last year they was just.
They was bad. They were bad, 100%.
It was bizarre, bro. It was bizarre. I do think Jalen Hurts needs to develop his arm a little more,
right?
Because I feel like once you have that type of dimension and like that constant threat, like think about it. The best way I can describe it to is Patrick Mahomes. He's got so much of a cannon. How many times have we seen Patrick Mahomes run 20 yards unscathed, untouched, not even looked at?
Right.
Because you understand the threat he presents with his arm. So I feel like if Jalen Hurts can get there, he doesn't have to be that athletic. He doesn't have to be as athletic as Lamar. You just need to be able to throw the ball well enough where they have no choice but to respect you.
Right.
And because once that happens, the run game for you tends to open up, because now if you see how they play the Eagles, they know their run for his team. So they easily stack the box. That's why they can't go nowhere. It's because they stack the box to the point that there's some teams that overcommit on the run for the Philadelphia Eagles. And more times than not, it works in their favor because they're a very run-first heavy team because Jalen Hurts' arm is just not there yet.
Do you think it's not there? Or do you think they just haven't really set him up in that position to show that it's there? Because you really don't have any wide receivers. I feel like if you had Justin Jefferson or someone like Justin Jefferson, I feel like he could make Jalen look a lot better, which is an obvious statement. But I don't think he's as bad as people think it is.
No, I don't think it's as bad. But when they don't give him the opportunity to showcase
it, shows you that's because he's not ready.
Exactly. Like if they don't showcase
Justin Fields wasn't ready. Or do you think Matt Nagy is just incompetent of passing the ball?
Matt Nagy is incompetent.
Exactly.
But the reason I say that is because we've seen every single game, Justin Fields got better.
Right.
Every single game. Like with Jalen Hurts, and again, this is coming from a Jalen Hurts guy. I love Jalen Hurts.
I love him too. He's great.
But it's like one game he's great throwing the ball,
right?
And then the next game you got Dallas Goedert running like a shallow, right? And he overthrows him.
I think a big thing like with what they're trying to do, but that's my problem though. Pride is that's never been Jalen. Jalen's a kind of the air it out type guy and running the ball. Like if you're having him do curls and shallow routes and hitch routes, it's like. That's not Jalen's game, and I think that's why he looks bad at times because they're trying to game plan. Okay, the DBs are great, so we're going to have you throwing short routes, and then Jalen understands, all right, this week's probably going to be a pretty tough week because I haven't perfected that yet, and it's going to definitely come with time. But then there's weeks where the linebackers are great and the DBs are poor, so then he can air it out and he looks fire. Or there's weeks that the guys off the edge aren't good, so Jalen can run out the pocket, and it's like I think it's a very small sample size, and it's way too early for me to look at Jalen Hurts and be like, yeah, you're done.
I don't think done, but I do think there's improvements that needs to be made.
Right.
And I believe right now they're putting Jalen Hurts in a situation where, all right, dog, we got you. We drafted Devontae Smith, right?
Right.
We got you him. We're now going to pair him with A.J. Brown.
And Ragnar, yeah.
You still got, God knows, I don't know what the hell's going to happen with Jalen Reagor. I don't know what's going to happen.
Rager? Is it not Ragnar? It's Rager?
No, it's Rager.
Oh, whatever.
But I know what you meant. But I don't know what they're going to do with him because...
You can put him in the slot, I guess.
But the thing is like they have no faith in him right now.
Right. There's no reason to put him in the slot. He's not a speedy guy anyway.
There's really no reason to play him right now anyway, because Philly kind of is on the verge of giving up on him.
All right, so put Jalen in the slot and start Gardner. I mean,
you're a mess. But
come on, Pride.
I don't know, man. Look, God knows what's gonna happen with Jalen Reagor. Yuki thinks Rager's getting cut. It's a possibility.
I'll take him.
A possibility.
Go Bears.
But it could be something that Jalen Reagor went there and just gotta move on. Go to a different team, see a different team, go somewhere else, and then boom, all of a sudden you look good again,
Right.
But nah, bro. I think right now Jalen Hurts is in the same position as Tua Tagovailoa, where they're like, all right, bro, we're giving you weapons.
Right.
Show us you're that guy.
Right.
Show us that not only us as an organization, we can give you the keys to this place and make you our franchise guy, but show the fans as well too.
Right.
Because Philly fans are people like to say, oh, they're rabid, they're passionate, they're brain dead. So it's like you gotta go out there and be like Frankie, you know, you already know who I'm talking about. You gotta go from undesirable to undeniable. And as of right now, that's the position they're in. Jalen Hurts is going to have to ball out, and I think he does. Because it's like there's no way you have all those like some solid pieces and you don't ball out. You know what I mean? By the way, as soon as they traded him, the Eagles gave AJ Brown, I think it was a 5-year, $100 million deal.
With a $52 million guaranteed, or 56.
Yep.
For what, dude?
To me, for what?
Dude. I love AJ, but AJ hasn't finished the season healthy in years. Like, that's terrifying. I'm cool with like a 3 year.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why he wasn't able to?
No.
Because before Julio, name me one other receiver they had that they paired him with him.
Can't.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you, sir. But at the end of the day, it's little muscle injuries for me where it's like, it's not like, oh, this guy's shoulder got obliterated. It's just like,
okay, I'm glad you said that. So Devin Booker ain't worth the money then.
Nope.
So another trade that went down, the Arizona Cardinals ended up acquiring Hollywood Brown. Frankie, let me ask you something.
Oh, this sucks.
You can ask me anything, brother.
Oh, man.
Thank you for showing me some type of respect. See, and this right here, Debo's not getting $100 million either. Debo's not even worth 20.
$20 million? Oh, I'll give him $20 million.
Like, when you say stuff like that, bro, like, you're coming off as like an overly passionate fan that's mad that he wants to leave. That's it. That's it. Because like a month ago, Yuki was screaming Debo was the best receiver in the league. All of a sudden, he wants out, and the dude is literally chopped liver. Y'all treat him like he's a can of lentils.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys are treating him like my dad and stepdad treated me.
Oh.
Like, that's what y'all doing to poor Debo? And it's wild. The fall from grace, that the pedestal you guys put him on, deservedly so, by the way. The way y'all treating him now is wild.
Listen, man.
Wild.
Hey, my dad would rather leave this earth than spend time with me. And Debo would still treat me better. Y'all disrespectful. And I will not be here for that slander. Free Debo.
I'm glad Debo left. I'm so glad. But Frankie.
¿Qué pasó, papi?
Papi chulazo. I want you to hit me with something real quick, bro.
¿Tienes putas?
Yeah.
So Arizona got Hollywood Brown. First and foremost, what is Baltimore doing?
They obviously now wanted to be a competition for the AFC North. I mean, you got to be a competition now for the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, the Browns are the Browns. Yeah, they got what's his name, Deshaun Watson, but that's not going to change anything. The Steelers.
Whoa!
I don't think it's going to change anything. Honestly, I'm not saying Deshaun Watson's a bad
I want you
quarterback.
to explain why. That's what I'm saying. I want to give you the opportunity to clarify something. What do you mean by that?
Because of the players overall in Cleveland, they're not, legit. You feel me? Like, they had a superstar team. They had the running backs, they had the wide receivers when they had Landry and Odell together. They had they got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt together. So like they have the dominant team where they can win games, but they haven't been showing out. And I don't feel like adding Deshaun Watson is going to change things. He's a great quarterback. I love Deshaun Watson. I always used to pick him up in fantasy before his problems last year. But I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to be the answer alone for Cleveland to be a competition in the AFC North. Now with the Ravens, the same goes. Yeah, you got Lamar Jackson, who's let me change it. Yeah, you got Lamar Jackson, who runs the ball and passes the ball. Doesn't matter.
See, I'm all.
You still need that wide receiver that can get you those long ball passes. But like Price said earlier, Lamar Jackson doesn't do that. He doesn't throw the ball very often. So I feel like this was a big misunderstanding or confusion with the Ravens on trading Hollywood Brown. I understand he requested his trade at the end of the year, and you want to make him happy, but look at like with Debo, he requested his trade. You don't see San Fran going quickly like, okay, boom, let's just trade him for a first round pick, because easily Debo could have been a first round trade for someone, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
but they didn't do it because John Lynch knows, like, yo, I don't want to trade Debo. He even said himself, I don't want to trade Debo. I can't see myself trading this guy. So it just goes to show that the Ravens don't care. They don't care. You want out? We'll get you out. We'll get something for you, and we'll get you out of here. It's good for Hollywood Brown because he gets to reunite with Kyler Murray. But this with the Ravens, I don't know. I don't see where this is easily saying that the Bengals are going to win the AFC North easily, because I don't see the Steelers being in a competition now, losing Big Ben, and I don't feel comfortable with the Steelers this year. So this is going to be a good year for the AFC North. It's going to be a funny year for the Baltimore Ravens after losing Hollywood Brown.
You said it's going to be hilarious. It's
going to be funny. I can't wait to watch them lose games.
100% is also going to be a failure every year. Yeah, because these dumbasses, bro, decided to trade your best receiver. Good luck, bro. By the way, Rob, what they do, baby?
Who they got at the receiving position now?
I love Robert Scott. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But Robert Scott, oh, man. I love for Reverend Robert Scott.
Like, seriously, other than Hollywood Brown, who's else is there, like, big name receiver?
Real talk.
Well, I mean, Bateman, they have – I was about to say, they got Rashad Bateman, who I don't think he's a big name receiver now.
Just needs time.
I was about to say, in a couple years, I think you could make that argument. I really do.
Right. But, again, it can't be in Baltimore. I don't think
that's the thing. I don't think it's in Baltimore either.
I don't think it would be in Baltimore. Or Lamar's not in Baltimore, and I don't see that happening.
Baltimore has never been a offensing Super Bowl winning team. They always been a defensive team. Always, like, their defense always wins them games and always wins them championships.
They're in this Derrick Henry type stage where it's like, all right, you don't have a running game, you don't have a passing game, but you have one guy who can run the ball. And Baltimore is kind of in the same position, except instead of a running back, it's Lamar Jackson, which is technically the same thing, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Pride's ready for that conversation, but
I've been telling people for a while, but I get disrespected, and people cry and say, "Pride, you don't know what you're talking about," and then a couple years later they go, "Oh yeah, Pride, we're sorry, you were right," and I go, "Nah, go jump off a bridge."
If I say it's racially motivated, if Pride says that he's just a hater.
Yeah.
Hey, if Mike says it, it's racially motivated. If Pride says it, it's just a black man hating on another black man's success. And
yeah, I supposedly don't want another black man to be great.
Yeah, and it's like
just a hater. Yeah,
or maybe it's just an opinion based off of fact, but whatever.
Not allowed to have opinions no more, Mike.
Hey, yo, Rob, why you not in here? You hiding the redhead, aren't you?
Rob Scott.
He hiding. Mike, he hiding the redhead. You don't want her in here.
Whoa, Frankie.
Oh my God.
Hey man, I don't even like.
Oh my God.
You know what you did. Matter of fact, you know what?
I did
whatever you want.
But I didn't.
You know what, Mike, do what you want. Who am I to tell people what to do? Who am I?
I didn't do nothing.
Who am I? You're right, Mike. You're right, Mike. You're right. You ain't do a single thing, Mike.
I don't do this. Now I feel like I did something.
Mike, you're good. You ain't do a thing. You ain't do a thing.
Don't do that. When you do that, that's
You're
like when
good.
the teacher's like, when the teacher finally snaps and the teacher's like, nah, you know what? Y'all do what y'all want. I don't care anymore. And then everyone in the class is like,
No.
Miss
You
Henderson.
gotta
Miss
do your thing.
Henderson.
You gotta do your thing. You gotta do your thing. Just real quick. I'm not gonna admit you're right about Debo Pride because you're straight up wrong. Yuki, you was with me before Debo wanted to leave San Francisco. You was with me.
That's tough.
You don't have to agree with me now because you agreed with me before. What changed? A game wasn't played. What changed? He wasn't injured. What changed? He said, "I don't want to be. I want to get paid, and if I ain't gonna do it, I'll go elsewhere." That's all that changed, and all of a sudden, he's just not good no more. Come on, boy, Yuki. I'm telling you, it's okay. Look. I was sad when Tom left. I was sad.
I was too.
I was so sad. But I understood the situation.
So did I.
Understood it. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. It hurts, but it is what it is. Matter of fact, maybe it's not fair. Maybe because Tom Brady was with everybody. He was with the New England Patriots for a while. You know who else I was upset that they left?
Rob.
Danny Amendola.
When
Danny Amendola left, when he left, it hurt.
Yep.
It hurt. But I understood the situation. He wanted to go get more money. I understood the situation.
You know who else I feel sad for?
Debo being vague. Debo isn't being vague.
I'm glad you said Danny Amendola, because another name that I felt sad for who left, Chris Hogan.
Yes, Chris Hogan too when he went to Carolina. Yes.
Yep.
That's another one that hurt. But again, they wanted to get paid and they had success. So I understood the situation. And by the way, you said is Debo being vague. He's not being vague.
Nah, he said it. It's not about the money.
Yeah. He was like, look, he's like, y'all got two options. Either y'all pay me or make me a traditional wide receiver. I don't want to have to be doing
you know what?
stuff. And I don't blame him because that's going to ruin your longevity.
The problem with that, though, is people will hear you have to pay me or make me do this, and they go, oh, see, it's about the money. No, it's not. The difference is if he's going to be bashing his brains into the concrete for you from a running perspective, a passing perspective, I've seen him throw the ball. If you're asking him to do all of that and more, he just wants the payday that he deserves to do all that. He wants to get paid like a running back, wide receiver, quarterback, tight end, but you don't want to pay him like that. If you want to treat him like a wide receiver the way he has been his entire career, he's fine with not getting the huge deal. But if you're going to make him do all this extra BS, pay him like it then.
And that's the exactly. And he said that. So it's not a spec.
Now it's about money.
Exactly.
How?
See, that's the fail-safe I've noticed about people.
I'm in trouble.
Oh.
Can't have been this way. Greg says he wanted to be a pure receiver when he invented the wide back. Like, dude, I'm not paying him now. I'm gonna pay him after the season. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Because first and foremost, you saying that he invented it. It's not that he invented it by choice. That's what you guys were doing.
Hey, Freddie, say hi.
Hey, what's up, ASAP family? ASAP in the morning. What's going on, you guys?
Yo, Freddie.
We'll talk to you later, bro. Get off my phone, bro.
But now, like, because he says that he invented it. No, Kyle Shanahan did.
Dude, sometimes I just want to punch all the 49ers fans in the head.
Like,
bro, because like
we understand
and he goes like, I'm not paying him now. I'm gonna pay him after the season. No, you're not, because after the season, you now have negative leverage.
I would say
if you end up in a bidding war, you're gonna lose him for literally nothing.
I'll say this: if George Kittle was healthy, then I would be like, yeah, F it, don't pay Debo because you got Kittle. But if George Kittle was putting up Travis Kelce numbers, you know what I mean, Pride? Like if he was being a wide receiver / tight end.
But he can't, because look at who he's working with. You're working with Jimmy G, and if you don't have Jimmy G, Trey Lance. Woo! Like, what are we doing here, bro? Be grateful. Debo is the reason you guys had success. Without him, what do you have? Brandon Ayuk, who literally, for some unknown reason, Kyle Shanahan had so little faith in him, he literally benched him for half the year. And George Kittle, who's probably going to end up leaving too.
I don't even know why we're talking about the 49ers. They're just like the Dallas Cowboys, except they can win playoff games and try to make it to the Super Bowl. Yet they don't do nothing or win anything important. So Debo's gone. Debo's done. You don't want to be a 49ers. If you can't, Yuki, I love you, bro. I love you. But you have to be a real NFL guy too. We understand you're a diehard fan. We're all diehard fans for our team.
Right.
But we know
I hate my team.
See?
Okay, see? No, the defense was the reason we succeeded. Debo had one good season. The studies the reason. Heck no. Again, his
your
rookie
defense
year,
succeeded?
What are we doing?
You didn't have a corner. You didn't have a single corner or
at all.
Remember that entire year.
I'm convinced he's not even a 49 fan. I'm done. He's not
they
a 49
great
fan.
against the Pack.
And yeah, they played great against the Packers. Prior to that, who was the reason? And by the way, I hate how people use this. Oh, he only had one good season. It wasn't just one good season. He had over 800 yards his rookie year. His second year, he got hurt. It was projected to make over 1,000 yards. Then this year, he did what he did. Don't feed me any of that foolishness when the guy was literally balling before he got hurt, projected to make over 1,000 yards.
I'm starting to hate 49er fans.
I'm starting to hate football.
He said I'm starting to hate football.
Dude,
I hate football too. Oh wait, we talking about soccer?
This is my first round pick.
I don't know, bro.
That's your guys' fault for giving it to the Giants for going to pick up Justin Fields last year.
I take it. I'm not a man.
I hate you, man. I compare. Mike, he said, why would I pay Debo knowing damn well he might not stay healthy?
You could do that with anybody. Why would you pay anybody?
I'll take not only I'm not even gonna go that route. Do you want to know why? You want to know why? Because without Debo, you're an under 500 team. That's why.
I think you're an under 500 team with Debo. That division is raw now.
They were almost a under 500 team last year.
Yeah, they were almost.
I wouldn't do all that now.
Now I'm saying with Trey, if Jimmy's not playing, we'll see what happens.
But that's what I'm saying.
Trey might have success. Trey, don't get me wrong. Trey might have success, but he might not. He might not. You know what I mean? They might.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Hey, someone pinned Pride's face in that one. That one's my favorite look I've ever.
Dog. No way.
You know what I'm saying? That's not on Debo, but it's Debo's stats might look like shit next year with Trey Lance, and that's not on Debo.
Under 500? No, we're gonna be 9-8. Without Debo, good luck.
If you're 9-8 in a season to where you're not allowed to finish 500, I don't know.
It's real sad that training camp didn't even start yet, and you're already projecting your team to be 9-8.
That's a bad year, dog. That's
not something you should be proud to just come out and be yo, we're gonna be 9-8. We're gonna be 9-8. We're probably gonna be in the playoffs with a 9-8 record.
The Bears are 9-8, dog. Don't talk to me.
Look, it's excuse me. It's this awkward situation where, unfortunately, you guys are not going to be 9-8, and it just sucks. Without Debo, you're not going to be 9-8. Without
Debo, I'll give you guys 5, maybe 6 wins, and I'll be.
When Jay Cutler left, Mike was doing backflips.
I rock with Jay.
I was gonna say that earlier. I was gonna be Mike knows Jay Cutler's
dog shit.
He is, but he's the quarterback that took him the farthest. He took him to the NFC Championship game. So, what other quarterback could have done that after Jay Cutler? No one.
Is Pride gone, or is Pride just?
No. I'm punishing. I punish myself.
Oh, because he said DS.
Yeah.
Well, nah, but
y'all can say what y'all want, though. Y'all can say what y'all want.
Nah, I just broke him. But it's one of those things.
I'm indeed broken.
I live for that. I live for these moments. But it's one of those things with Jay where it's while he was here, you love to use him as the scapegoat, but the reality of the situation is, Jay just wasn't made for that moment. Jay just was a quarterback who had all the talent in the world, but didn't really care about his personal stats or his achievements. He's just not that type of guy. And it's unfortunate.
It always felt like to me that like he was okay.
He was content with whatever.
As long as he was getting paid.
Yeah, he was content. He was
care going over. He didn't care if he made the playoffs or if they went over. He was just like, look, I'm cooling. That was the vibe I always got from him.
And they had complete teams. Don't get me wrong. Kyle Long, Roberto Garza, Matt Slauson, Matt Forte, Marshall, Jeffrey, Bennett, all those dudes that and on the other side, Urlacher, Briggs, Peanut, Tillman, Tim Jennings, all those dudes. It was solid. The issue with Jay was he wasn't just willing to take that next step, and he just relied on that athleticism. And when that started to fade, the wheels fell off completely. And he was a diabetic too, which, it doesn't help.
Then he went to Miami and got cooked by the Patriots. Got cooked.
My man left. My man left a job at Fox. He was supposed to be Tony Romo before Tony Romo, and he left for the Dolphins for 6 games.
He was boring though. Bro. I don't know.
Who's here? I heard it. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it? I heard it.
Robert Scott.
Mike Hughes.
What's going on, my brother?
They're just gonna call this the Patriots.
They didn't read my comment, but
Rob, Chicago sucks.
I hate Connecticut.
I know. And when Rob, when you commented it, I was trying to not curse. I was trying not to, but I can't tell anyone anything. So
you know what Chicago has that we don't?
Drugs.
No, that one dude. What's his name? Pride. Damien.
Oh, Damien. Now every time I think of Damien, I think of Jay's comment. Yeah. Jay was out of pocket, but that was hilarious.
No.
How's work, Rob, my man? How's it going?
Oh, it's good, man. The show has started today.
Pearly Gates just entering people in, doing his thing.
I said, welcome, my son.
She at work.
Hey, Rob Scott, you got to get me a job over there with you, man.
Man, come on through, man. We definitely about to be hiring.
Hey, let me know.
Where she's at? Is she around you?
If you need a bouncer,
you know I got on headphones. You don't have to whisper.
I don't want Pride to hear me. He's gonna kick me out.
No, y'all can do what y'all want.
Yeah, Mike broke Pride today.
Yeah, no, they won. They won, Rob. They won, Rob.
I broke Pride, Rob Scott. I was on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
One too many F-bombs.
When Pride puts us in timeout, that's Mr. Valdez.
Nah. I'm not allowed to do that no more, bro. I can't. I'm not allowed to. Hey, I try to get control of the situation.
Today, I should be entitled to one curse word.
No, Rob, you can do 50. Do 50. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Rob, do it.
There you go.
Yuki said Roberts of Scots.
How y'all feeling though, man?
I'm good. How you doing, Robert?
I'm all good, man. Saw a great playoff game last night. The point guard showed up.
Except I need to break the afro.
Yes,
well,
first of all, Mike, you have some fan in the comment section who wants to lick your face.
What? Who's that? Who said that?
Yeah,
she's apparently loving Mike.
I don't.
Oh wait, is it my shorty or was it Frankie you're talking?
Crystal?
Oh yeah, that's my shorty.
Oh yeah.
When was this?
This was a little while ago.
She only said one thing though.
I was reading the comments.
All she said was one thing, Rob Scott. It was all good.
Yeah, it was beautiful though. I was like, okay, yeah.
Hey man, yeah.
or in the words of Jay, yeah.
Hey, again, shout out Crystal, man.
Shout out Crystal. Hey, if you don't want to lick your man's face, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm
a virgin. I wouldn't know nothing about that.
It's all right, bro.
A virgin with 2 cheering.
Hey, what are you saying about Mother Mary, sir?
That's what I'm saying. Who are you, Mary? Your name is Mary Valdez now?
Mother Mary Pride.
I know y'all talked about that game already, though.
What game?
With Phoenix and the Pelicans. Did you guys perform the eulogy for the Pelicans?
They didn't. No.
Nah, but we built a casket for them. The same goes for the Utah Jazz. We built a casket for them as well.
Who?
The Jazz.
Cares? Yeah.
The Utah Jazz.
That's my brother.
The Utah Jazz are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
So I think they worse.
Man, let me tell you something right now.
They worse.
At
least Dallas has like some championships, like what in the land before time. At least they got something. Like Utah ain't got nothing, bro.
Also, what they're the Cleveland Browns.
Participation awards for going up with Jordan.
Bro.
Jordan ruined their whole life. They haven't been the same since.
Hey, but that's okay because Karl Malone was ruining 13-year-old girls' lives.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
What are you
I'm
pounding
sorry.
a drum?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that you pounding a drum?
Yeah, that.
Oh, like he was pounding a 13-year-old? Nice. Nice, bro. Very immature on your behalf, Rob Scott. It was a good joke. It was a nice one, but very immature on your behalf, sir.
Oh
Very
God. Pride. Shots fired.
What'd I do?
The mailman's gonna come. He's gonna diamond cutter you.
Oh, he was the mailman, bro. Hey, he was leaving packages and taking them.
Oh God, bro. Oh God. This dude's special.
I jumped on the show, and the show has completely went off the rails.
Call the police.
It's bet off the rails, so I just kind of gave up.
Hey, I know off the rails left because Jim Cross felt some type of way, but we're back and we're better, baby.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, Rob, you wanna know what really got me like weak as hell, bro? When they did the all 75.
Yeah.
And my guy was like at another. It was like raw. My guy was he was live via satellite. Like I was like, wait, what? And then I guess like because there's children there, he's still not allowed to be there. I'm like, I forgot all about that. I'm like,
hey, the event was held 500 feet near a school zone, so he couldn't come.
Dog.
Oh my God. Well, we know Karl Malone won't be a sponsor on this show.
Hell no. Hey, we don't want him. We don't want him. You know why? We got Landon 17. We don't want him to be anywhere near him.
Oh God. What did you guys think about the draft last night?
We're good. We don't need anybody over here.
What did you guys think about the draft last night? I didn't get a chance to check it.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I didn't watch an NFL draft.
I didn't get a chance to check it out. By the time I got back to my room, I just was all into the playoff games.
I saw the Lions made some moves though. I was proud of them.
For me, I thought this was a solid draft.
I saw Skip Bayless is mad about a pick the Cowboys pick.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because they got Smith, the offensive lineman from Tulsa.
Yeah,
I think it's Tyler Smith.
Yeah, he was kind of pissed about that because it was some defensive lineman leading pass rusher that was available, and Jerry skipped on him.
If I'm mistaken, I think it was Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah.
Bro, because everyone in there, and I was like, why is he falling so low? Did he say? Hey,
there's got to be a reason.
I was like,
did he have a bad combine?
No. Bro, everyone was saying it. Like all the guys, like that were doing like the show, like Joe Klatt, he was like, I don't know why he's falling. Right. Like
it's the same conversation about respectfully about Justin Fields, where it's like there was no answer for it. It just kind of happened.
It just happened.
Even Mac Jones, like no one knew why any of those guys fell as far as they did.
Yeah.
So the Broncos, they were supposed to end up with Mac Jones and Justin Fields, and they didn't.
And again,
that's all right though, Ross Scott. That's all right.
And yes, to be honest, like because Johnson, he's a defensive end. To be fair, 3 defensive ends were snatched in front of him. That was Trayvon Walker, who was the number 1 pick.
Right.
Aiden Hutchinson, who was the number 2 pick, and Thibodeau, who went 5th. Then not a single defensive end was taken until the 26th pick when the Jets got him.
Jets need all the help they
shoot. But listen, bro, I looked at it. I thought it was a solid draft.
Yeah.
I'm surprised 6 wide receivers went in the first round.
I'm not shocked at all.
Not married already.
Well, not in the first round, but at least in the first 20. Six wide receivers went.
Can I ask y'all though how you feel about Treylon Burks not getting picked up in the first round? That surprised me a lot.
Yes and no.
Like, I don't know. Like, I felt, and Pride, you could tell me if I was out of pocket for thinking it. When I saw Baltimore make a trade on my phone, I said,
hold on. Treylon Burks got picked up. Hold on.
I was told he didn't.
Nah, bro. He went before. Let me pull up the thing. Hold on. I'm confused. He was. Hold on.
Yeah, Treylon Burks went to
the top 20.
The Titans, 18.
Did he really?
Yeah, that was Philly's trade.
Let me grab this.
Treylon Burks.
That's when Philly grabbed AJ Brown.
Got it up. Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
To Tennessee. Wow.
Yeah.
For AJ Brown.
Yeah, because I remember because when they got him, guess who they compared him to, ironically?
AJ Brown.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I mean, hey, if that's how,
which is true. I mean, it's a solid comparison. I just thought it's funny because you traded AJ Brown to get a guy.
Let's be real though,
AJ Brown. I thought it was kind of funny.
That works out because it's like now it's a cheaper AJ Brown, a healthier AJ Brown
to an extent.
Now, but the problem is you're in this win now mode with Tannehill and Henry,
which is why I don't like it.
You want
because you're in the win now mode. Like if you were like a fringe team, that's one thing. Right. But if you're trying to go into this win now mode,
right?
It kind of confuses me.
If he could be a JJ or a Jamar Chase, where it's instant impact, that's pretty solid.
Then we have a different conversation.
It's a different conversation for sure.
Right.
Especially because that dude's built like DK. And sorry, Yuki, but he's as talented as Debo. As much as you don't want to give Debo credit.
And right here, the funny part, guess who? There was somebody else who was given his stuff. Guess who else they compared him to? Debo. Yeah. The two comparisons they give him was AJ Brown. The first guy gave him AJ Brown.
Though. Look how strong this kid is.
But the way he uses physicality leads more.
It's very different.
Yeah.
He's one of those. I hate big dudes like that because Pride. We gonna be real. Rob Scott. We all know what's up. I'm like 5'9", bro, on a good day. 170. Like the problem.
That's sexy numbers.
Hey, but I played big, and I'd be I was a strong safety, and my free safety was 6'4", 210, and this man was made of glass. And I'd be like, dude, just use your body. And he's like, nah, I'm not trying to use my body. And I'd be like, well, I hate you. Like, what's wrong with you?
Like KD.
Like KD.
It's all about heart, though.
Rob, don't say that.
It's all about heart, though. No.
Hey,
but it's about heart because, like, compared to like a Draymond Green, like that's a very undersized power forward.
I'm 5'10".
But without that heart,
right,
you're not gonna be able to contend with these bigs.
No, but in football, it's not heart. It's not
heart.
It's
balls. You gotta have
balls. Like balls and more along the lines of stupidity.
Like I've had heart, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Rob Scott. I've had the heart knocked out of me a couple times where I said I can't feel nothing. I can't feel my shoulders.
I can't feel my face when I'm.
You couldn't feel that either. You just hear it ringing. It's a bad time.
But I love it.
Mike, if you was on the opposite side of the film of me, I'm poking you in the eyes.
Man, I'd mess up your.
Because no lie, I will get lost.
Straight Ric Flair.
I'll get lost in them shits. I'll be like, yo, Mike, I can't, bro. You just inside that helmet, you're just too much, bro. I'm gonna have to poke that.
You should see inside a couple other places. But
hey, yo, Mike, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
He wants me to move some pads around.
My pads.
What pads? What pads? Because you have a lot of pads.
My temp pads.
And where those go?
Oh God.
Yeah, awkward conversation, huh? Yeah.
Hey, I got hit by a 6'5" nose tackle. My ass is bleeding.
Oh, okay. So what part of his body made your ass bleed? Yeah.
His dick. I don't care, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. What are they gonna do, Brian? What are they gonna do? Fire me?
Probably. I get why you rock a Crystal. She got those strap-ons, huh? Yeah.
Hey.
Got him.
And the tampons after. Yeah.
Leave my girl out of this, dog.
Whoa! If anything, I'm giving her a token of
Well, Mike's looking at her right now like, yeah, they're talking about you. They talking about you.
Matter of fact, yo, Crystal, do me a favor. Mike, get out of pocket. Do your thing. Do your thing, Crystal. You know what to do. You know what to do. Go ahead.
Hey, man.
Nah. She know what to do. So now it's a cheat code. Now it's a cheat code. Now when you get me tight, Crystal, you know what to do.
Free Mike, dog. That's it. Look at Rob Scott. Hey, Rob Scott's over here talking about like freaking church and shit with his coworkers. We're over here talking about ass bleeding and stuff. They got no idea the conversation this man's having in his head. They're like, "How are you, brother Rob?" And they were like, "Ass bleeding. He put it in my ass." Like, what?
I was like, yeah, don't mind them.
Rob, before I would have put him in timeout, but you know, he can do what he wants, Mike. Yeah, Rob, he can do what he wants.
Right. Happy Friday.
He can do whatever he wants.
Happy Friday.
He's like, Rob, yeah, brother. Yeah, nah. Amen. They talking about ass bleeding.
Hey, look, we gonna have communion after work because I got the Henny on chill.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Oh, he can't say that, but you can go on a
You can't say that in the Lord's house. There's levels, Pride. There's levels.
Right.
One time, hey,
did Jesus turn water into wine?
He needed Henny.
Pride, can we go into a story time? Can we?
Pride,
Pride, it's the ginger girl. Rob Scott, call her over. Rob Scott, call her over.
She's gone now.
Oh,
he lying. He lying. She right over there.
You look the wrong way. She went that way. You're looking.
I don't know why you look that way. Like,
no, because you got to come this way to go around and go that way.
She can come back.
I'm behind a counter, so to speak.
Sipping on that Henny, telling people
exhibitor
it's holy
services.
water.
You see it in the back. Like I said, today is the start of the one of a kind spring show. So
one of a kind, like
one
Frankie.
I am one of a kind, baby.
Yeah, Mike, you know where the merchandise mart is at.
Oh yeah, you work there?
Yeah.
Word.
Well, I work kind of everywhere. I do trade shows everywhere. We just did Expo Chicago at Navy Pier.
I saw you were with Chance the Rapper too.
Yeah, that was at Expo. He had an exhibit there.
He got you sick. I saw that. He always be giving everyone like the flu and stuff. I saw that. He a dirty little mug. He a dirty mug.
Might go lose all our sponsors before we get him.
Hey,
man, Mike's bringing in our sponsors.
Hey, man, I am. You know what? You just got to be real. Chance will respect me for saying it, too. He'll dap me up as I say it. You dirty. That's acid. Pride's texting Jay right now a huge paragraph. It was
I'm playing with this. I'm playing with this thing. It's like a little.
Oh, that's more important? That's
110%. 110%.
I ain't even going to hold
it. Yeah. 1,000%.
Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
Rob Scott. Hey, Rob.
What's up?
Hey, I want you to scream at the top of your lungs, "Bad bitches on 3."
Yeah, you trying to get me fired.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Rob got bills to pay. If I do that, can me and my wife come live with you?
Yeah.
I'm already there.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Yuki's on another level. We're not gonna bring that up. Mike, don't look. Don't look, Mike.
I'm gonna be in Frankie.
Don't. Oh my God.
Kai, bring it up. Don't get nervous. There it is.
Oh my God.
Mike, I want you to read out loud.
Yeah.
I want you to read out loud. Page. I want you to read out loud right now. Read out loud.
ASAP in the morning being sponsored by Brazzers.
Now, what is that? Can you tell me what that is? I don't know what that is.
Brazzers.com is a place of its own where you can find top-notch quality service to get you going in the morning, night, and evening.
What is it though? What is it? What is it?
They have great acting skills.
Oh, so it's an acting academy?
Documentaries.
There's documentary. So can you explain to me what these documentaries entail? Like what are they documenting?
Normally there's different storylines. Sometimes there's rescue missions of people getting stuck in certain places. Other times.
So can I ask you a question? Mike, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question, sir? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So what is getting stuck? Is someone getting stuck or is something getting stuck inside of someone? Can you give me some context here, Mike?
Sometimes you get stuck under chairs or stuck in the laundry machine.
Dryers.
Yeah. It happens.
Bathtubs.
Sliding doors.
The way Mike just explained that was classic.
This is just kind of a way to show you tips on how to go about if you are to get stuck somewhere.
Megan, I gave up. I tried so hard for so long, Megan.
It also shows plumbing skills. So if you need a plumber and you don't want to waste some money.
Right. Don't get it twisted though, Pride. Like people get stuck. It happens and it's okay. But that's why Brazzers is there to show you what to do once you get stuck.
That man said rescue mission.
It is a rescue mission.
So can I ask you a question, Mike?
It's a fight sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie.
You said it's a fight. So you said it's a rescue mission. What are you rescuing from? Like some dryness going on?
Yes.
Like,
a lot of
someone's down bad.
If you're stuck in the dryer for too long, everything gets dry in your body. So you kind of got to.
I just want to go and say, Yuki,
on a windowsill.
Yuki, you're nasty as hell. Because now we know what you go and what you're looking for. You're nasty, bro.
Hey, Yuki talking to me with a whole different tab open. I don't like how that is.
That's nasty as hell.
Hey, Mike, the way you just explained that.
Mike, Mike, what did he say? I can't see it. Mike, what did Yuki say, Michael?
Yuki, what did he say? I actually didn't read it. Hold on.
That was classic.
What did he say, bro?
He said, "What are you doing, step bro?" Oh, yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it talks about how families come together and shit.
Yeah,
and it's
like, family time.
Yeah, it's really dope, man. Because I don't have step siblings.
Families definitely do come together, huh?
They do come together. And sometimes, more than once. And it really just comes down to it it's bringing people together. Unity is key. I mean, not only in the church, but in the home.
I mean, you got to play because if you think about it, you got the stepson. He's got to talk to the stepmom all alone because he don't want the dad to hear what he's got to say. So
right.
And then you got the dad who's got to talk to the daughter because if she says it to her mother, she's gonna be pissed off. So
and sometimes the babysitter shows up late, and there's only one way, we can work it out, and then they come to an agreement, and it's all about coming together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Sometimes we don't get paid every week. Sometimes you gotta wait every other week.
Hell yeah! I'm happy we had this talk.
Oh my god!
He said, "I'm happy we had this talk."
I am dead.
Hey, there's stuff on there about being dead too, but that's a whole different category, and I don't like touching that one.
So everybody watching.
Bro, that one is the one you don't like touching about. But you're going to
we're gonna have a whole new crew set next week.
Okay.
There's gonna be a whole new crew set next week.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Pride's gonna have a whole new panel over here. Frankie and I will never be allowed to do it.
I think we all just got suspended from the show.
He's gonna bring back Common. He's gonna bring back McLovin.
I'm on the verge of
they just gonna replace us with the counter wish parts of ourselves.
This is a great episode, you guys. I really feel like we just bonded.
And you could also find a lot of people bonding on Brazzers, sponsored by the ASAP Network. They're coming together, they're bonding, unity. Like it happens, bro. Like it's a great time. Sometimes there's several people bonding at once. You heard?
Oh shit!
Oh man! Yuki's right though. Sometimes they do show you massage techniques. That's right.
I just stopped reading Yuki's comments. I could tell Pride's about to have a sabbatical.
Pride, don't leave.
No,
Pride. I don't even know why I came back.
It's Freestyle Friday.
It's Freestyle Friday,
bro. I want to freestyle off a fucking building.
That was a prideful take.
I want to freestyle off a building, land on the street, just go splat.
See, and it's only great because Pride gets yelled at. We don't.
Mm-hmm.
You got the whole 2-liter. Huh?
Yeah, he just he took his medicine and just took the whole 2-liter.
What's in the Pepsi bottle, Pride?
Pride got a 2-liter and a Tylenol and calling it a day. It's only noon.
Break out the drinks. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Hey, Pride, just know. I'll take full heat for this one.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
When they come at you, I'll come full.
It's fine.
I'm honestly waiting for the messages on ASAP. I'm waiting for them.
Freddie about to call y'all back.
That's the beauty of ASAP, though.
He already called Mike. He already yelled at him.
He like, what in the haberdashery did you guys do?
He called me to let me know I was doing a bang up job about something else, but I don't think he was watching the show this morning.
Good.
I was like, oh yeah, man, thanks.
That deserves it. Yeah.
What?
Pride, get off your phone.
Get off your phone, Pride.
I'm still playing with this. My phone's over here, over on this side. I'm playing with this because
It's all right,
Probably
bro.
like he's at a point where he's about to go get the pickle jar, and he's just gonna push that top the rest of the time. Like he's just gonna push it.
Probably about to do Mike like Franklin Saint did old girl on Snowfall.
Dude, I was watching Craig and Debo.
He gonna be
fight
like,
last
it's
night.
Louis. It was Mike.
Hey, but then there's me though. It was me, dog. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Frankie did it.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hell yeah. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Fire me again? Do it.
He said, "Do it."
Do it.
Oh God.
I don't want to make this bread no more.
Man, I'm blaming McLovin, and he ain't even here.
Hell yeah. I blame Comment. Oh,
no, don't do that. Please don't get
Nah.
started. Don't get him started.
Hey, you know what? I'll send him his termination through an email.
Don't get him started.
Pride.
He gonna be in the messages like, hey,
What's up, bro?
don't mention my
All right,
name,
talk
bro.
to me, brother. How are you this fine morning?
I'm vibing, brother. I'm vibing.
Hey,
It's
what if I
all
just
good,
started a
Pride.
whole different show right now?
How's the children? How's the wife?
God
How's
knows.
the children?
God knows. They're over there doing stuff. Just don't die. Don't know what I have for them kids, bro. Do whatever. Y'all could go stick up a store. Just don't die.
Just don't die. But did you die?
Yeah, did you die?
But did you die though?
No, that's all.
As
Bro.
long as you die and come back though. If you die, it's fine. Just come back.
All right, Tupac did it.
Hell yeah. Not the second time though. What happened?
So this was ASAP in the morning.
Nah, we're not even on that level yet.
This is a different story.
Oh man,
This is
Dog,
Brazzers in the
tried.
morning. This is
I
Bass App.
tried.
This is Bass App.
I tried, Rob.
Megan said typical dad shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh God.
No lie, because
they raised themselves. They don't.
I'm
need
the same way. My kids
They
are
raised-
in their room,
Yeah,
whatever.
You know
Checking
what it
in after
is
the
with
show.
kids is when they get quiet when you get scared. Like what y'all doing?
Nah, because when
Hell
they get quiet, it's a blessing.
What
Facts.
y'all doing?
You know they be doing handstands on the toilet seat. You just like, what the fuck's going
No, it's
on?
because when they
man?
get quiet, that mean they doing something they ain't supposed to be doing.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go in and find the TV on the floor, and I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and go, you know what? It's whatever.
Pride, I think we're having a great day today.
I'm glad you're
Yeah.
having a great day, Mike. I'm glad you are.
How's your day, Pride?
Pride, just know if we hit, I want everybody on the ASAP network to know. If we hit, no, because Pride with me on it. He gets
That's you.
14,000. He gets 14,000 if we hit
No.
on this bet today.
That's you.
But I still throw you 14.
Come home, house destroyed, baby dirty as fuck. Like, what the fuck happened here? Like, there was this one time where, like, cause like I broke my back, so I have to take this stuff right here. Where is it?
Why'd you break your back?
You've been carrying the ASAP network.
This thing. So I gotta take this one.
Wait, you just took that with a
this
liter of
shit.
Pepsi?
And then I gotta take this shit. So
But a
there's, like,
2 liter,
those
not
I
a
gotta
liter, a
take.
2 liter.
But yeah, I gotta take those, and like I took them once with I drank it with Jack. So I didn't know what would happen. I ended up like knocking out. I was so tired.
Just dies for a couple days.
And like I woke up, and like both of my children are like in the bed with me, just staring at me. I don't know. They were just staring at me.
Were they
And I
holding your nose?
go into the living room, and like the living room was literally flipped upside down. For context,
Just takes more.
my daughter is 3, my son is 1. Add that together, that's 4. Celtics beat the Nets 4-0. Yeah, so I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
My daughter is 3, my son is 1. I
He's high on
walked
that
into the
net
living
back.
room, and somehow our couch was flipped.
You
It
got-
happened.
You got super
I've
babies.
never in my life feared my kids more than I did that day.
Super
Because
babies.
If they could flip a couch,
Do you question
hit.
if it was you though while you were asleep?
no, I don't think so.
Like if you would have just slept walked and like moved the couch?
I don't think I sleepwalk.
Well,
It could have been me.
If
I
you
don't
on
think
pills
You
and
never
Jack,
know.
that's a different you.
That's an animal. That's a different animal, my boy.
but I still thought through, my boy.
But with a broken back, probably not.
You never know. That Jack give you strength you didn't think you had.
Hey, who you telling? Who you telling? Hey,
Bro, I got bro. I don't know, man.
hey, listen, there was a reason Mike Hughes batted .325 in high school his junior year, and it wasn't because he drank Gatorade before the game.
But you
That
heard
boy
what
JD. Hey, when my mom's at.
Your face, Professor.
Yo.
your baby F5 the couch.
Oh, man. Megan. Hey, shout out Megan. Oh, wait, Pride, really quick. Beyond the Rim, hosted by Megan Price, Alana Trapp, and myself, the WNBA show, only on the ASAP Network every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I don't know what the fuck specific time is. Pacific, not specific, because I'm illiterate. But I think it's like 5:30. But it's a lot more chilled.
They paid for it.
Talking WNBA. I'm more appropriate. I take the back seat. Those amazing women do their thing. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a shout out, get a little bit of love. 300 views on the first episode on Wednesday. It was bussin'. And luckily tonight we only have 4 because if Pride and I had any more, we might get fired.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Me and Pride don't care. You know why? Because we got a bet today, and I'm splitting it with Pride if we win.
Nah, Mike, you're good, Mike. Mike, you're good.
And you're never gonna find another good WNBA show like that.
You won't,
so
because
you better tune in.
Y'all was breaking that thing down. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, we broke all of it down except for Atlanta, because no one gives a shit about any sports team in Atlanta. That's period. I say that with the utmost disrespect. The utmost. Hey, Pride, are there any other conversations you want to have today, my brother?
Bro, no, you can talk about whatever it is you want, bro.
Bro, Pride, come on, man. I miss you, bro. I miss Pride. Oh, God. Now we're popping pills on the network. We're done. We're done.
Is that even Pepsi? What kind of brand is that?
That wasn't Pepsi.
That's not Pepsi.
Hey, that's that Mexican. That's that Mexican corner store.
Nah, well, 2 things. First of all, it's not Pepsi. It's called Mind Just Second Name Business. And
yeah. You're still gonna show it.
What does that say? What does that say?
Behind it? What's in the back?
What's in the back? Oh, whatever. Go look at brain something. You can find that in the back. Head ass.
Yo, you just sound like Yuki just now. When he mentions Debo, that's what you just did.
Free Debo.
Free Debo. Free Jimmy G. Free Debo. Free Ronald Acuna Jr. I don't know why, but free everybody.
Free the Chicago fan base from the Bears.
Please. Please. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. Hey, I did say it, though. Pride's holding me to it. And now that the season is kind of started to kick off with the draft, I've said it, and I'm going on record and saying it. If the Chicago Bears ever move on from Justin Fields in the next 3 to 5 years, I will be joining the Patriots Brotherhood if they will have me. I cannot do that, Rob Scott. I cannot do another quarterback, Rob Scott.
Yo, Mike.
Look at Rob even said it. I was like, yeah.
The Bears, they make it real hard to be a Chicago fan sometimes.
We will fully accept you, Mike. We take your application. We really would.
I was only a Patriots fan when Tom Brady played for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rob, we don't need you. We don't need you, Rob.
Yeah, we don't. We don't need that type of attitude over here in New England.
Yeah, we don't need you.
Are you saying you don't need God in your life?
I don't need Rob. I don't need God, Bob, Sob, Dob. Don't matter.
Oh yeah,
Pride cooling.
Choke on those pills.
You know what? Pride, my son, I forgive you.
Pride high right now.
See, that's that shit. That's that shit. He forgives you. Choke on it, Pride. Choke on it. Did you just take all of those joints? Open your mouth.
Pride is trying to OD.
His whole mouth.
What is it?
Pride is trying to OD.
Oh my God. What in the juice world is that?
I seen him take like 4 pills already. Did he showed like 3 bottles and took like 4
Pride
pills.
like I'm a pill popping animal.
Pride said,
"Yeah, killing me.
Girls are the same. They're rotting my brain.
Pills and potion."
Oh Lord. Yeah, you know Pride high. Look at him.
No, that was really that funny. I don't care what that was really that. Y'all didn't find that funny?
I thought it was funny.
No, that was funny.
Oh Lord.
No, that was funny, Rob.
This is
Rob, you need some holy water. You need to calm down, Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Robbie,
all right.
Robbie bagging all the bad honeys
clean
at
your
the church.
sins away.
I said holy water, not hand sanitizer.
You need that hand sanitizer after that Brazzers
I'm
commercial.
here to
we're about to have.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
Oh, hey, surprisingly, this might have been the best episode ever.
Hell yeah.
This episode,
Hell yeah.
yeah. This man said sticky fingers. hashtag that.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Draft synopsis for tonight. All the wide receivers on the board got sticky fingers. They don't even need gloves, bro.
On my mother. Anybody say, "Oh yeah, he got good hands"? I would be like, sticky fingers.
Hey, what kind of gloves does he use? Oh, they're that new. Hey, sponsored by Brazzers.
Sponsored by Brazzers.
Brother.
You got that Nicky Benz deluxe.
Oh shit! I'm out of here.
Benz.
I am out of here.
No man.
We gotta end this.
Shit.
We gotta end this though.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you positive?
It's on
Hey,
you,
could you
dog.
see that on the commercial?
Is there any other sponsors?
The
Unknown
wide
sponsors over here?
receivers that want great hands. Try our gloves, sponsored by Brazzers.
Hey, look at Yuki before we get out of here. Big bouncy milk.
Bouncy
I'm
milk.
so glad it's Friday, bro.
Vitamin D
so
approved.
glad.
Dude, we couldn't do a show tomorrow, bro. I need 2 days to like get it out.
Bro.
Oh man.
The
You need
messenger is
2
gonna be
days?
going.
I would need 2 weeks, bro.
The messenger is gonna be going crazy. Jay and Freddie is about to lose their shit.
I tried. I gave up.
They're gonna be like, "Did you really say sticky fingers?"
I'm be like, wait, hold on. That's the part that you got hooked up on.
That's what got you.
That's what got you. Sticky fingers. That's what got you.
Oh god.
That was the line. Oh man.
I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Oh, this planet is fun.
Take a couple more of those pills and you won't be.
That'll be your last headache ever.
I just pop and go. Oh man.
Slow down there, champ.
His daughter calls 911. Can I help you with your emergency? Sticky fingers. My dad said something about sticky fingers.
I got my girl, my little girl now. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at her, I go down, and she goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah." And then my son goes, "Yeah." I just look at him and go, "Xander." He just looks at me. He'd be like, "Huh?" I'll be like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, my seat. He dapped me up once too. I did that, and he dapped me up. I was like,
Can't take the East Coast out of you, pride, huh?
I was like, "What the hell, bro?" I was like,
What you
"Nah,
say?
homie gonna start walking around with like Tim's on. He gonna start walking around."
He said, "Me and I don't even work with ASAP."
Bro, I'm gonna get bro.
Rob had no parts in this.
Yes, you did.
I'm at the pearly gates.
Rob, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
You were here, right?
I was here, but I wasn't here.
But you were though. You were.
He was here in spirit, brother Pride. Here in spirit.
Man, oh man, what a time to be alive! What
Bunch of them pastors got sticky fingers too, from what I heard. Bro. That's a whole different.
Yes, they do.
Confirmed by God.
Hey, they say if you see another lady sitting up there by the first lady in the front pew, pastor done been with her too.
It's been 8 in the morning. I just want to publicly apologize.
Don't apologize
for the cesspool.
Double down on it. Double down on it.
We don't apologize. We're not backing up. We're not Reggie Miller. We don't back off our statements.
Hell no.
Damn, Damn, you call me Reggie Miller?
We not Karl Malone. We don't back in the minors.
Don't back out, bro. Don't say sorry.
Hey, matter of fact, I got one more thing for y'all before we get out of here.
How does the record matter, though?
Let's be honest. Why does it matter? It's because we know that that quarterback put us in the best position to win football games. Does Aaron Rodgers put the Green Bay Packers in the position to win football games? Yes. Is he going out there losing football games? No. Is he going out there turning the ball over 3 or 4 times a game? No. He does not turn the ball over. He makes the right plays. It's not always about putting up 300 to 500 yards.
Aaron Rodgers ain't a perfect quarterback, though.
It's about helping your team.
I heard someone's voice. I don't want to touch that anymore. He's got sticky fingers.
We got out of here.
Yeah, I'm real mad that you guys did that at the same time. Like that.
Oh, Mike, you out of control today.
In his own category on Brazzers. In his own category. It's just a one-man show over there.
Are you sure it's a one-man show?
Wow.
I don't think so.
Oh, my back!
Take another pill. Take another pill.
Oh, I got to see through my boy.
I was waiting for him to talk.
No, man, I'm done, bro.
He said, I'm done.
I'm done, bro.
Poor Freddie. Poor Freddie. Free them fingers. Free them fingers, Freddie.
Poor Freddie.
No, you got to pray for other individuals who ask for money because they're canceling their network and canceling their show because they're going on a sabbatical, canceling their sponsorship with the ASAP network just to come back on the very next day on the spotlights.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we're making a place. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.